Down, they just think they are. Another little wannabe gangster trying to play hard. Down, they just think they are. Another little wannabe gangster trying to play hard. Free up the guys and dip out the ends. Jump in the ride and burn out the rims. Don't stop, don't catch the void I'm in. Now he's on the block with the up for events. Skin kept close, could you put on them with the tits on 10. Back in the back, that's on tap, all ready to go and jump in. Down, they just think they are. Another little wannabe gangster trying to play hard. Down, they just think they are. Another little wannabe gangster trying to play hard. Down, 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 down.
Oh, I got tears. I got shout. Look at this guy. Look. Sean is up in here. He's making some moves. We're about to get
What's up? What's up?
Yeah.
What's going on? It's time to talk that shit. It's time to have some fun. It's Saturday night, baby. What's up? Zindabad. What's going on, guys? What's up, player?
Oh man, it is good to have you here, bro. And long time in the making, bro. You are like a unicorn. When you told me you could do a Saturday, I grabbed that moment, bro. Because
yeah, of course. I remember when you were starting this dog shit channel, like, you know, relaunching your dog shit channel. You said you wanted me to be the first guest, but obviously it was the time in my work, you know, schedule, all that stuff. But here we are, bro. What a perfect time to come back. You know, Xbox is on top, untouchable. No... You know what I mean?
Yeah, I
don't
know what you mean, bro.
Shout out to the homies in the chat. What's up?
Shout out to everyone in the chat. Honestly, let's talk that shit.
Oh man,
Sean, man, it's been a while, but you're here, and an interesting week that you decided to grace me, and I think this is good. It actually kind of works out. It's a bit of a perfect time because look, you know me, your chat knows me. I'm the infamous Ponybot they call me in your.
Them are facts, though. Them are facts.
It's not facts. I don't.
Them are facts.
Can you explain to everyone what is a pony for the viewers who don't know what a Ponybot is? What is a Ponybot?
A Ponybot. Let me explain it. I had a video about this, but one of the homies explained it, but that was like R-rated. So I'll bring it down. You
can
a
bring
bit.
the R-rated if you want. It's fine. No,
that the way that guy told the story was incredible. So I wasn't able to repeat that story. But Ponybot is an Xbox gamers, but wants to be in the blue side. Wants the blue side games. That's what a Ponybot is.
What's the blue side games? I don't think I want the blue side games.
That's what it is. They be capping, but when it comes to their own games, they don't give it love like that. When it comes to the PlayStation, oh yeah, it's fantastic. Oh yeah, but when there's Xbox games, you know.
Do I fit in that description?
Well, you seen how you flip one side to another, Xbox this, PlayStation this, PS5 Pro this, all of that shit.
What? PS5 Pro what? I'm
you know, you've been on
much.
PlayStation channel, so
That's what it is. That's what it is. There it is.
You want to be on the blue side. You want to have a taste of that.
Oh man.
And that's the problem I have.
Listen, I have an open mind. I cross that blue line to meet them there. Look at what it's like over there. Realize, oh shit, it's terrible. Come back. I like the conversation. For me, it's always been like that. For me, in gaming, it's always been the beef, the banter, and always the banter because it's just gaming at the end of the day.
I agree. I've been there, but there's no need to be there anymore in that space.
Why is that, Sean?
But for some reason, your punk ass keeps going back. You're like a monkey, a fly that keeps attracted to the light. That's what it is. You remind me of a fly, one of those small insects, like always attracted to the blue light. And that's the problem with you piece of shit. That blue light, when Blaze, when BG and all of them punk ass bitches put that blue light on, what happens? You're like a fly. You're attracted to the blue light. And that's the definition of a Ponybot.
Bro, yo man, shout out to BG and shout out to Blaze.
Oh, yeah.
I like them. I like
the guy.
Yeah.
Like Tim Dog used to say, I like the guy.
Tim Dog. Tim Dog was the homie, bruv.
He was the homie.
Oh, yeah. Well,
he's the ops. He's the ops.
He's the ops now. But I thought he came back. Didn't he come back?
Nothing personal. Oh, he came back for Palace. I'm sure you seen that shit going down.
Oh yeah. What happened with that, man? That was a strange scenario. People haven't seen it. I'll try and bring it up, but Paris, Lily, and I think you've had beef lately, and I'm not entirely sure.
And you know what was funny about that? I believe it started over on Rancho, I believe.
Rancho, yeah.
And they were joking. Yeah, they were joking. I think it was Colt was talking about it. We should get Tim Dog to be running Xbox or some shit like this.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah.
And Paris goes, "Oh, I think that's a bad idea." And that's it. I think that's what happened. I think someone kind of like, you know, pumped up a bit, so they got Tim Dog man. I bet it was them ponies, the blue side, which you know about.
Do you know how I saw it? You may be true because and I'll play it here.
Paris, I saw you had something to say about me, like, I'm a hard.
He's got the freaking, what's it called? He's got, you can see it on stream. He's got the Godfather music playing. You've seen it.
That's no joke. He's got the horse head ready.
Fans for 25 years. First of all, I remember 2017. What were you? PC game show, and you weren't even an Xbox Fan Fest. I don't know why. I guess you weren't a fan.
He says Paris wasn't a fan. Why are you not at Xbox Fan Fest?
That's crazy, bro.
Is that the one where he fell asleep?
Yeah, you know what? No excuses. He fell asleep, the punk ass bitch. I'm not gonna let him off this time.
So,
man, but don't listen to me. When it comes to this community, we always talk about this, me and the homie there, and some of the other homies as well.
Yeah.
All it takes is that one switch. Because you listen, you don't know people like that on that level.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm trying to say? You might meet up once in a blue here at E3 or something like, yeah, we boys, we got a picture with, Kojima or Phil or Aaron, and all of us a group picture. And then what happens? You see online, they always kick off, they always flip.
Yeah,
There's always issues between each other.
There's a lot of that when you meet someone. A lot of fakery. I've never been a fan of that. Like I've mentioned before on podcasts, there are people who I think are dickheads. If I met them to their face, I'd say, yeah. If they said, like, I won't go out of my way to meet them unless I really hate them. But if they said something, I'd be like, why are you saying hi to me? You're a dickhead. But that's a bit of, I don't know. I feel like sometimes that's a bit of a London thing. American thing where they just seem to, I don't know what it is. Whereas in London, you'd be like, well, you get away from me, bruv. You're a dickhead. Why are you here? Why are you chatting? Why are you friends? Are we friends now? Or like, are we, you want God in me?
I believe that's not like aiming at anybody, personally, but that's like the overall, the general, like when you see on what's going on in just the internet, we always see it. Keyboard warriors, they be talking that shit, blah, blah, blah. And then, when you see them face to face, boom. What's going on, G? What's it? Nah, Playboy, we ain't doing that shit.
Yeah. I've seen that a lot. I think Paris deals with that a lot because he's a muscly guy. So it's easy to hate on Paris.
So you met Paris, haven't you?
Yeah, he's bear safe, man. He was actually proper. We had a really good chat and sat down with him.
That's good.
And, in this space, the only thing I would say is in this space that's really weird that I don't have or I've never experienced before is that in real life, you've got to be more selective about your mates. If your mates, like good mates, have beef with other mates, then you have to pick a side. That's different. Whereas in this space where we're entertainers or whatever, or have content creators, you'll chat to people. We're talking about video games, right? But the circle is quite big, like from all over the world. And no one will like anyone. Like, I chill with Colt Eastwood, bear safe, but we know he likes sucking Xboxes. And that rubs people. And you fucking do it in HD, bro. Look at this guy's face. He does sucking. He loves sucking Xboxes. Satya Nadella's. Everyone's.
Oh man! You know what's funny about that? Anyway, just on top of that, just answer some of the homies that found out that I was coming on, to your show, going to be joining the show, and they all asked the same question. Like, ask Gaz this, and I'll ask him this, and they said that. So, guys, this is the question they're asking. Have you ever made love to a man?
No, bro. I've not made it. Not the way you've done to Satya Nadella, bro.
Ask them the question, guys. They wanted to know, guys, have you ever made love to a man?
Why? Is it because of my Phil Spencer song? Is that what they're asking?
It could be because you always screeching and all that shit. Good video. Your last video was fun, though, bro.
Thank you, man. That last video fucking took ages.
That AI shit's looking good, though.
Bruv, I made Phil Spencer look like he was having a good time on the PlayStation controller.
I know.
Yeah.
It's looking promising.
Yeah, I know AI is a bit of a weird place for a lot of people, and rightly so. There's a lot of question marks around that and how it's used, but I think it's good for memes. But obviously, unless you're a guy who then generates gay porn of Paris Lily and Aaron Greenberg kissing each other.
That's a different story, bro. That's a different story then. People, I don't. That's when it goes a bit weird and you're taking the piss there. Yeah. Jokes and cracks and here and there is perfect, but when you go to that level where again, it's so easy to do that, bro. People can get two pictures of us right now. Boom. AI, make him do this, and what's gonna happen?
Yeah, no,
So
but that's
that
the
AI
thing.
is scary. It's scary at the moment.
Now you can't tell the difference. The Sora 2 came out, and
Bro, that's just legit.
bruv, it looks so real. If you don't have the watermark now, you can't tell the difference. Well,
You know what's crazy about that, guys? I've seen it on like if it's Facebook or Twitter, whatever social media. When I see some clips and I read the comments, because obviously they don't be into the Twitter or that type of tech. When I see, they actually think that shit's real.
yeah, of course.
No, wow.
But parents, you know our parents, well, your parents will send you a video. Look at this Alhamdulillah, this is from Allah. And then there'll be some AI made video of like some cat saying like, so you're like, Mom, this is fake. It's just like,
You got to be careful nowadays. And it's going to get worse for the younger generation for sure.
oh yeah, man. There was a time, like, up until now, you could have relied on video as, okay, well, there it is right there, evidence of this person doing this. Now you can't do that. And the people and the rogue states and all of that will utilize that and do all sorts. And you can't trust your eyes anymore because what you're seeing is fake. And then we're talking about that weirdo. What's his name? I forgot his name. Looks like a crack at genuinely. His PFP looks like a crack addict. The guy
Chris Steele.
Chris Steele. That's it. Chris Steele.
Yeah, he's the one that did that AI shit.
That gay porn shit, and then just and really projecting. I think. If your audience wanted to know who's made love to a man, that is Chris Steele, who had I'm told by some sources that he had a wallpaper of Phil Spencer on his phone.
That I can confirm that.
That's insane. And he went to PlayStation. Now he acts like Phil Spencer molested him.
Confirm that.
This is mad. Well, what's going on? He's weird. He's a psycho.
Yeah, I believe that was the Xbox One generation when we used to watch these guys in 20. I joined the community, like the podcasting community in 2016, trying to find out what is 6 T-flops, what is the outcome, what kind of performance you could get. I know that was the research because that hype was incredible for the. I want to talk about this, but the hype for the Xbox One X because I had a 4K TV then. Do you know, like I wanted to take advantage of something, and the only way was either the PlayStation 4 Pro kind of did the 4K stuff, checkerboard, upscaling bullshit, but obviously the native 4K was coming from the Xbox One X. And when I started searching about what can we expect from the Xbox One X, what is 6 T-flops, the computing power, all that stuff, then I started to see dealer gaming, then the crap gamers, then the mooch, and all of these guys they all were podcasting together.
Yeah.
2016, 2017, then 2018 they started to fade out because that's when the flip-flopping started to happen like heavily. YouTube changes policies with Super Chat. When the Super Chat started coming in, let's talk shit about talking shit about Xbox.
Oh, really?
Brings when I mean I'm the door. So they push towards that way.
Oh, right.
Now, I believe if it wasn't for the Super Chat, maybe a lot of these dudes from the Xbox One wouldn't have gone left completely. These are the same dudes that hated when the media, the ponies, all of them guys talking that shit about Xbox, the hate train. They flipped it and they're doing the same shit on the other side, on the blue side versus the green now.
It's interesting.
And that's when I said these guys were full of shit. But the Super Chat changed a lot of stuff in 2017 or 18, one of them years.
So you're saying the Super Chat, well, because I wasn't in this space. I was in the forums. I was on N4G. I was on battling King Thrush. I know you two guys don't get on.
Yeah, them are fucks.
Yeah. I didn't know any. I was out, bro. If the damage I could do if I was on YouTube back then, but I was very immature back then, so there were about 50 things you could pull up to cancel me. But so that's a bit weird. So the Super Chat system came in, and so you're saying that made a lot of money for people to grift towards for Xbox.
The hate train.
Fans to join
you
the
see
hate
it with
train.
the woke stuff and all that stuff.
Yeah, the grifters
woke
do it.
this, woke that. So you grift towards that. And that was one of the stuff.
I see that a lot of people grift, and I won't mention names, but you'll know exactly. Chat will know who we talk about, where they grift towards Xbox, and they're also because I think the Xbox community just shits on even now. Even now, when the Xbox, in my opinion, is in a complete state of disarray in terms of what its messaging is, what the whole core group is, the community is still. I don't know if it's a testament to how strong the Xbox community is or just how absolutely dog shit the PlayStation one is. I think it's actually a bit about column A and column B, mostly column B. But I've seen some content creators grift that way. They've come out of nowhere and they're grifting pro Xbox for the super chats. I
Yeah.
know that. And for me to go the other way, which is what pisses people off, but forsaking all that super chat stuff, I think it's also a bit, for me, is a little bit of a message to everyone saying, listen, I don't need that super chat money. I'm not doing this for.
No, this ain't
clout.
that full time work. We got a job.
Exactly.
Now,
We
if it was
work.
full time, then we could talk about it. Then. Do you know what I mean?
Then
we can talk about it.
Yeah. Then maybe
You
we'll
know,
be
we gotta-
inclined to do whatever the
Talking
hell
about
he's
super
going to do.
chat, I believe you got a super chat in the chat earlier.
Andy Hart with a £2 super chat goes, I don't play consoles, I play games. P-Lump, shout out P-Lump the homie, bruv. Oh shit, P-Lump, stop everything. Play my damn theme song plus. I never knew you shout out to the Glizzy King. Hopefully you're not the street corners today. Shout out to the Glizzy King.
Shit.
Who's he talking about?
He's talking about me on the street corners now. They're trying to put me on the street corners. Shout out to Peel, man. What's going on, G? What
P-Lump's
up?
the homie, yeah. I remember doing a show. It was really good, man. It was quite late, but it was a lot of fun.
Yo, that guy, it's quite late and he goes about 7-8 hours.
He goes for crazy. When he told me this is going to go for a while, I'm like, bro, do you know what time it is? I have to wake up. That day, I didn't even sleep properly. That was long, but I had so much fun on the show, man. They were just talking shit. But P-Lump,
Yeah, he just talk shit.
yeah, P-Lump's the homie, man. Shout out to him, man. I wish I had Charmeleon's song here to play to honor him. You see me rolling, but I'm sorry. I'll do better
We don't
next
have
time.
that shit. You know, but there's gonna be a lot of stuff happening. You'll see it and we'll see it. Sometimes we might get surprised or shocked that such a person did this or such a person is saying this now, when a couple of years ago they were on the other side and they were dedicated to that. Like Tim Dog, yeah, primarily like dedicated to that one platform. Do you know what I mean? So
Tim Dog's one's really weird because obviously he came from he did literally
that's
what
personal.
Crab Gamer did.
That was personal.
Yeah. And obviously the Paris Lily and stuff, that's fine. I don't think that's a big deal. Like,
But I think that's good. I like that. That's entertainment for me.
Yeah. I don't think it's a big deal. I think Tim Dog does take things a bit too seriously. He can't take a joke, or like he takes things very to heart with this stuff. And then he came back to Xbox, and then this curse came and just shat entire molten diarrhea over what the hell was going to stay for the Xbox, which I'm going to get into you.
Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah, he came. Yeah, we'll talk about it, bro. But the way he came back out, he came like what, 135 pounds. Boom.
Bro, Ozempic is working overtime with Tim Dog because he has shrunk. His face is just crazy.
He's on that. It's other stuff like GPL, whatever, the GPL, one of them ones.
What? I don't know what that stuff is.
It's another one. Yeah.
But those things have like I don't know. I would never trust that, man. One of my bros takes it, and I'm just like worried about the side effects and stuff. It's like that's a bit.
It depends if it's for medical reason. There's different levels.
It was lazy, bro. That's what it was. He was like,
if you get from like doctors for diabetes and all that stuff.
Oh yeah.
It's a different one. You can get a different one. My mum was on that. I remember my mum is still on that. She takes that for diabetic.
Oh, so that's different. That's different.
But it's not called Monjaro. It's not called one of them ones. It was called something else. And
yeah.
it was. I'm talking about this like years ago. I'm talking about.
Okay.
So that was just for diabetes and all that stuff.
Shit. Well, shout out to Tim Dog. Speaking of diabetes.
Yeah. Anyway.
Just random. But yeah, no.
Random
Listen,
shit.
there's always beef. There's always beef with in the space. Right now, though, and now we'll get into talking to you about the state of Xbox, but we do need to tackle a few topics beforehand, and one of them is the game that could change everything, man. Battlefield 6. Battlefield 6 is a brilliant game that I've been playing. I'm loving the shit out of it. That game has started making waves. It has beaten Call of Duty's milestone. Beats Call of Duty's all-time concurrent player numbers on Steam. Ever.
That's crazy, though.
That is mad. Imagine the Saudis just bought EA.
Oh, they got lucky.
Yeah, they really got lucky, man, because I don't know how much of that weighting comes into the valuation of things, but you're beating Call of Duty is not a small thing, man.
Call of Duty. So I would say this, it depends on how you're beating it. And when it comes to sales, I don't see that happening. no chance in the sales.
Sales,
Personally,
yeah,
I
because it's
remember.
got PS4 and PS Xbox.
Yeah, and all
One
of that
as well.
stuff. So I would say when it comes to the sales and all that stuff, I won't see that happening because I remember when podcasting back then, maybe Call of Duty is going to do it, maybe 2042 is going to do it, but Call of Duty always somehow, some way, always defeats it when it comes to the most when it's popular or sales as well. But let's talk about Battlefield. The way it's looking right now, Zampella, bro.
Zampella's a G, man.
I think that name is just a powerhouse. When people see that name, they're like, yo, we need to pull up for this game.
Yeah.
And to see what it's doing on Steam, has it surpassed 780 so far? Or is it higher than that now?
I
I
won't
think
check.
780k, I think.
780k is mad, man. And,
That's insane, man.
bro, that's I didn't think I knew it was going to be big, but to supplant Call of Duty is something else. There's a lot of things working in the background. So I have been I was a huge Call of Duty fan, especially Modern Warfare and Modern Warfare 2. That took over my life. That was amazing. But at the same time, I was also a big Battlefield player. Bad Company, I played that a lot. Battlefield 2 was my childhood, even before Modern Warfare, original Battlefield 2. So Battlefield 3 was a big moment for me when Battlefield 3 came out. And so I've always played both, and I've really enjoyed both. But there was always this rivalry, and Battlefield could never, no matter how good Battlefield 3 was, or how good Bad Company 2 was, it just, and then obviously you had the shitty Battlefield Hardline, which we won't talk about. It never could really come close. There was always a little bit of hype. The Battlefield guys were like, look what Frostbite is doing. Look at this engine.
Frostbite was one of them engines, yeah.
Yeah, man. The Frostbite was like, you remember the old videos where you would have like, meanwhile in Call of Duty, a window breaks. And then in Frostbite, even back then, you have destruction on, the older battlefields, and your Battlefield 3 obviously took it to another level, Bad Company 2 as well. And it just made Call of Duty look lazy. That's what it did. It's like, this is a team of talented people making this game. They're really talented, and they're pushing the limits of what's happening. I would say back then more than now, to be honest, as a DICE. But it never really attained that overthrowing Call of Duty in any real way other than
the longevity wasn't there when
Yeah.
it comes to the Battlefield game. And if you remember this, guys, when you go back to the E3s, Battlefield and Call of Duty, they campaigned toe to toe.
Yeah.
Absolutely Michael Bay shit, whatever you want to call it. They always looked incredible. Now, I'm not the biggest first-person guy. I don't like to play a lot of first-person games. I do dabble in it here and there, and I'm dabbling more recently as well over the last 2-3 years, trying to get into that first-person zone, first-person games. But to see what them games were doing, if it was the Frostbite, if it was Battlefield versus Call of Duty, it seemed that COD was always the one that just came on top no matter what happens. But this time, is there a chance that what is the successful meter for this game? Will it be concurrent players? Because like I said just earlier in the show, I don't see it as sales. Now it's all about holding the player retention. If they can't do that, then you can talk. And listen to me, regardless of Xbox own Call of Duty or not, competition is good.
Yeah.
When they're competing against each other, that's going to help look, next year, we need to pull up.
Absolutely.
Battlefield 6 is coming out. They might say Battlefield 7 might be coming out next year again.
So there's a pros and cons of that. Yeah, so that is a good point. So that weighs up the positives and the problems with this stuff, the potential issues here. For the longest time, and this is not new to Call of Duty. Call of Duty has been here before. You had your Call of Duty Ghosts, you had your Vanguard, you've had so many different Call of Duties that have done all this divergent stuff that has steered away from what a lot of people think were the strengths of Call of Duty or the core of Call of Duty. And that's disappeared. And then they come back. They'll relearn it. They'll go back to core, and boom, like you had that Modern Warfare Redux, and then Modern Warfare 2 to a certain degree, lesser degree, but they remade it. And they were back to the, COD is back again. And it has that cycle. Yeah. They go crazy, go into the future, Advanced Warfare, Infinite Warfare doesn't go, and back again. But this time, you've got DICE and Battlefield making big numbers. Saudis just bought EA. They're looking at it. They're going to finally understand. In even the most layman will understand, will watch or take notice of Call of Duty if, like you said, very good point about the fact that player numbers is one thing. I don't think realistically we're going to see that, especially with the larger install base for Call of Duty that's still on older consoles.
Yeah.
But player numbers, and if the player, and that's really important for an online game, they're made or broken on it. Bro, Concord had less player numbers than some of our videos, man. Lower numbered videos, performing videos. That was basically the peak of Concord. Shout out to Concord.
10 days, baby, 10 days.
10 days, bro. That massive, yeah, wow. But then if Battlefield does it, and you mentioned a good point about potentially this being an annual affair, that would be horrendous for me, I'll be honest with you.
Well, guys, it's business end of the day, and you know the Saudi Arabia has acquired EA, taking on EA at the moment.
Yep.
And I feel like if that was me with that money, buying a company, I'm gonna look at the cash and the ones that make money like that. So you know, it's football club, FIFA, Madden.
Yep.
Well, Battlefield's looking promising right now.
Yep.
You're gonna focus on. Listen, you look at EA. Forget like going back 15, 20 years ago. Hell, 15 years ago. They don't make games like that anymore. They tried it with Dead Space remake. What happened? It flopped. So what are they doing? FIFA, which they dropped the license. I believe maybe the Saudis might bring it back. I'm not sure they might buy the license back.
Saudis might do. They have the money.
They got the money.
They like football. They'll be like, fuck it, let's get the real names, man. I don't want to play with whatever the names are.
FIFA, Madden, UFC is probably still under contract. I'm sure it is. And then what do you have? Battlefield.
Yeah.
They can just focus on the core games that's going to be making money on microtransactions like FIFA. Look how much money does FIFA make, FC football makes, just on Legends. My little bro, his punk ass got the PlayStation 4 out, playing fucking FIFA again, bro. Because that game is still on last gen.
Is he still playing?
He's still playing that shit. He'll play for 1-2 months and then he'll drop it because he's playing all of that legend cards on his phone or some shit. I don't know what the hell he's doing. But I'm saying they make so much money. So I can see them guys kind of 100% focusing on these type of games. And if Battlefield hits them numbers and keeps them numbers retained, I'm not expecting Battlefield to have 700k for the next 2 months, bro. It's gonna drop. But if we can maintain a good number, a lot of people are coming back. Yo, come on. Absolutely. It makes sense. As a businessman, let's do Battlefield 6 next year, 7 next year.
Yeah.
Let's go toe-to-toe with COD. If we can give COD an issue right now, I'm not saying beating it, kind of give them a good fight. Why not come next year and you might have a chance? And Zempella, that name behind him, I believe a lot of people love that guy. A lot of faith in that guy as well, because what he's done with the Star Wars game, with the company as well.
With Titanfall.
And the way he works, he seems like... Well, Titanfall was incredible when they first launched that. That game was incredible.
Yeah.
And to see what that guy can do with his name, and he delivers Apex as well on all these type of games, bro.
A huge game.
He's got a lot of love behind him, and it's showing right now. And look at the score. Like an 84 something.
Yeah, 83, 84. I think the problem was it got dragged down by a single player, which isn't its strongest suit. And I have argued for years, and you can see it, and get so much resistance on this. Oh, how's it a full price game if it hasn't got a story mode? I'm like, bitch, this game fucking didn't even have a story. This is a waste of time. It drags it down. I think that Metacritic would be much higher for this game if it was just multiplayer only, because I think single player is going to be ignored largely by most people. But it is what it is. But at the same time, you're right. And the Saudis who have bought EA for 55 billion, whatever, out of which 20 billion of it is debt leverage, is paid.
That's crazy. That's insane.
That's insane, man. And that is why you will see most likely the chances of an annualized Battlefield going up tremendously.
To make that money back.
Yeah, because there'll be a massive amount of pressure. They will want to go ahead and make that money. They'll want to have that money back. They want the returns. They're like, this is good. Call of Duty comes out every year. Why not this? And I'll be honest with you, Battlefield 6, as great as it is quite conservative in its upgrades in terms of generation upon gen. Like, that's the only, and I got pushback on that as well. When even though I am a Battlefield fan, and I'm glad it's gone back to its core. I'm glad they've understood what it, what the core, what makes Battlefield. With 2042, it was just atrocious.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I am bitterly disappointed that there isn't a stride like I would leap that I would want, and that is a different conversation for another day. But I think that you're
Well, that's with a lot of games, don't it? And that we can say the same with Halo, like that issue there, bro. And we could talk about that because I've heard something behind the scenes as well.
Yeah,
but
it's not looking
that's
good.
with every game, man. You can't make everybody happy, but listen, numbers don't lie.
Yeah, no, they don't lie, man. And
get these super chats, player.
Yeah, absolutely. And on that point, I'll just say I've been playing Battlefield. It is so much fun. It is so smooth. There are some issues. Your custom browser doesn't fucking work, man. It doesn't work. I tried to pick one map and you put me in another. It's three times out of 5, it will put me on another map. It doesn't work. Teammate in your party. Every time you have to go back out to the lobby, join the game. Oh, my mate's not in the game for anymore. And it's they're playing on PlayStation and
when
on
does
Xbox.
When does it officially release?
It's out. Came out yesterday.
The campaign, all that yesterday. The campaign, everything's out now.
Yeah. Came out yesterday.
Oh, that's what I did.
Yeah.
Yesterday.
Came out yesterday.
After the campaign was
No, 10th, everything came out, and it was, bruv. I was at work the whole day. I was so tired by the time I got home, and I was like, "Bruh, I'm not on a knockout, but I need to try this." I played an hour.
It seems like they're playing the multiplayer instead of the campaign.
Yeah.
It seems like that's why I was like a bit confused when I looked at the numbers. I thought, right, is launch as a campaign come out? Yeah.
Yeah.
But it seems like they're heading towards more of the multiplayer.
Yeah, no one gives a shit about single player. That's what I'm saying. Call of Duty, no one gives a shit about Battlefield's multiplayer, single player, man. Like, it's good maybe like for some set pieces and stuff, but they didn't even obviously do that. It's all about the multiplayer, and it's all about playing with your mates. It's all about there's so much going on. Me and my mate and my brother was just playing one is on PlayStation, one is on Xbox, so I'm on PC. We're all playing together seamlessly. It's really good, but then there are problems with the matchmaking lobby, and I bought the Ultimate Edition, whatever, the Phantom Pack, that's not working. With the customization, I'm not gonna cry about it, but the rest of the game is smooth as hell, man. Game is amazing fun to play. It's so long this generation.
Will you play the campaign though?
Bro, my backlog is so big. I am so excited about so many games I'm gonna be playing. I've got Chronos to play. I've got so many on my desktop that I'm desperate to play.
Bro.
Yeah, but I really want to play them.
Did you play Black Ops 6 campaign? That was a good campaign, man.
Did I play the Black Ops 6 campaign? I don't remember. Might have.
It's actually quite a good. It's quite a good that campaign was.
They're all blurred.
If it can be similar, same level, or close enough, it'd be a good campaign, a bit of fun. It's maybe 8 to 10 hours max.
Yeah, shorter one. Yeah, that's what it needs to be. A little bit shorter, but yeah, we'll see. Let me hit these super chats. Thank you so much for the super chats. Sorry, it's taking a while to read these. Andy Hart, thank you for the £5 super chat. I have both the Series X and the PlayStation 5. Advantage of Series X. I get Dolby Vision on my projector, HDR 10 on my PS5, so better visual quality on the Series X. Yeah, but
he's right about that.
Peasant talk, bruv.
Does your PC do Dolby Vision?
I don't need that, bruv. I've got
sit your bitch ass down. I don't give a shit. We got that 42-inch OLED, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Your dog shit 5090. It doesn't do DV Playboy. The Series X is bad boy play.
Who gives a shit?
Bad boy.
Who gives a shit?
No, Dolby Vision looks nice though.
Is it? Yeah, I need to try it. I don't know what I'm missing with that one, to be honest. What was it? Sorry. Where have I gone? Andy Hart. Fuck Dolby Vision. On gaming, Sean, ask Gazho Mighty Meat or Meat Lover. He's talking about the pizzas.
That shit was hilarious. I sent that clip to you. That shit was hilarious, bro.
It's called a meat feast in the UK when you want an all meat pizza. That's what it's called in London, anyway. What do you call it up north?
They're both Meat Feast or Mighty Meat.
Mighty Meat.
Depends. Normally they call it Meat Feast now, but no.
Mighty Meat sounds more. Meat Feast I can okay, but Mighty Meat sounds like you've got some next shit in your mouth, bruv. That sounds weird.
Yeah, you would know. You would know.
What do you mean?
Hey, no, listen.
Shut up.
So them turkey slices, I hate that on pizza, bro.
Oh, turkey slices is a bit of shit on pizza. Yeah,
shit, bro.
Yeah, you don't want turkey slices on pizza. went to US and had their, speaking of haram, had their pizza with the zorka. It's not halal. That's the only problem. You can't. You have to.
It's questionable. I know what you mean. You stick to basic, but it's still questionable.
Yeah, we don't have pork, but yeah, it was a bit. It was like you have to bring it. Like if you're in the. Yeah. But a lot of it. But you can say that a lot of the meat is actually. People don't know that for Muslims you can have kosher meat.
Kosher meat, yeah.
Because Jews are considered the people of the book. Nice, isn't it? The love that goes one way. Razor Ultra on AEC for life with a $2 super chat. Sean's been doubling down on that. The street corners, bruv. Oh shit, what's that about?
Oh shit.
Your chat's not gonna like it. Why are you sitting on the Ponybots podcast?
They're upset with me. You know, the bots are upset with me right now.
Why?
They're like, Sean, get that Asus ROG. I go, bro, it's not. I won't even play like that. But we'll see.
What? So they're forcing you to buy this device? Because
they're saying he's £2. He's $2 and now funding your Xbox Ally X or some shit.
Gonna find a lot more super chats for that, man, because that thing isn't cheap, man. That's a lot of money.
It's a premium device, bro. Yeah.
But would you play it? Would you use it remotely?
That's the problem because I drive for a living. I don't know if
you can't
take advantage of that shit. You know what I've been trying to do though recently? I go, let me just test it, because I had the Razer Kishi and all that bullshit. I had a couple of spare phones, and I've been playing a remote play. I was like, let me just test it. Let's see if I can get 20 minutes, when you're in bed or something. I've tried it and I don't mind it, bro. So it might only be like half an hour here, 20 minutes there if I'm in like bed or something. So is it worth paying £800?
Nah, I'll be honest with you, man. I bought the Steam Deck. Well, actually, now the way things are with work.
You played that Legion Go or some shit. One of your bros had it.
My brother had it, yeah. It's really nice, man. It's actually really nice. It had like a little mouse as well, like the way that playing Halo on it. It was amazing. Do you think, by the way, this ROG Ally X is gonna be successful, or does it need to be in that sense?
So,
what is it? Successful?
Off the rip, I don't think they're losing money on it off the rip.
Yeah, they're not.
So. I don't know what the targets are. It seems like Steam Deck, when you look at Steam Deck, it seems like a couple of million, 3 million, maybe 4 million max. That seems to be a kind of a success for them, dude. So if these guys can hit maybe 2 million at that price point, maybe that's a success for them, because it's just they've been making these handhelds for a hot minute right now.
Yeah.
Well, they make a lot of stuff, to be honest, but they've been making this for a hot minute. So the partnership with Xbox, obviously the handles, the rumbles, and all of the UI design, all that crap coming first to that. It's appealing. I'm not gonna lie, guys. When I see that shit, I'm like, shall I buy it? Shall I buy it? Because of just
it looks like
it's that FOMO. You just get a bit carried away, but.
I'll be honest with you, it looks like a really good, sharp machine. It looks really nice when people say the UI is really good, and the way the interactivity with the Steam library is, which is basically a preview into the next Xbox. That is.
I believe so.
Yeah, I think. I almost said the name actually of who told Cole Eastwood from Xbox. Actually, pretty.
Yeah, don't say the name. No.
I won't say it. Reached out and said, this is basically what your next Xbox is going to behave like. This is your preview of the next gen. So it's that element of it makes me really intrigued. I want to see how that interacts with it. I think that's the smart play. That's where they need to do the things. Now with everything else, we'll talk about that in a bit, but safe. Yeah. Sparta661, thank you so much for the $2 super chat. He goes, we need a great Mass Effect game. Stop everything. Bro, Sparta661... with the Saudis buying it, hopefully you will see.
Well, they were supposed to be making one.
I mean, I don't know what's going on. The Saudis will look at this stuff and they'll be like, "What's this? This man is too close to this man. What is going on?
The shepherd man.
The shepherd man is too close to this. His brother is Fred. Why is he?
Is he bionic or something?
What is this?" Then cancel the. I'm intrigued to see.
Yeah. Get your Terminator ass out of here. Don't want that shit.
No, man. Terminator. What? What is a Terminator ass? What do you mean?
Well, in part 2, obviously, well, I don't want to spoil it, but you know,
come on, you can talk about. It's not. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, it's not Terminator.
Well, you know what I mean, bro.
It's spoilers, man. How old is that game? And no one's played it. Then, oh my God, Shab's inevitable. What are you doing, bro? Shab's goes, I'm late. My favorite. I can't even say it. When we get to contest, look at Shab's inevitable super chat. My favorite.
Yeah.
What's
going on, Shabs?
Would that get us murked if we said it, even though we're Pakistani? I don't know. We probably would.
No, we should be okay.
You should be right. All right. Yeah. Shout out to Shabs, man. He's from Bangladesh, though, right? Old East Pakistan. Shout out to Shabs. Yeah, man. Shabs is the one, bro. Danny Passion Official Septic. DICE already announced about fixing the bugs. Yes, Danny. Thank you so much. For letting us know with Battlefield, Vince and Pello's out on the Twitter streets saying, yeah, he was frustrated with the EA app. Apparently people couldn't access the game there. I saw an interaction between him and some other guy who was like, this is really unfair. And he goes, look, I understand. Yep, we're definitely saying it's bullshit. He was being
come on, guys. You tell me he didn't do a Randy Watson.
Oh, Randy Watson?
Yeah, I mean, Randy Pitchford.
Who the fuck is Randy
Pitchford? I keep saying Randy, because I see this chat his name in the chat, Randy Watson.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, Randy Pitchford.
Yeah, Randy.
That guy lost the plot.
Bro, Randy Pitchford's always been a dickhead, bro. He's always been a piece of shit. I've been watching this guy for years being such a absolutely just condescending piece. He will never admit he's wrong. He will never admit it's everyone's fault but his. With alien freaking whatever the hell that colonial marines was the biggest slap in the face. I was looking. I love Alien, man, and then they just ruined the shit out of it. And the what the game was supposed to be or what it was. Have some humility and shut up about it. Nope, everyone else's fault, not mine. And that's crazy. And bro, the whole thing with Vince Zampella comes out, admits it. He says, look, man, it's on me. Sorry, EA had a shit. He's just dog shit. I'm pissed off. Blah, blah, blah. I'll fix it. And then the guy was like, who he replied to saying, I'll fix it. Amazing reply. Okay, oh, right. Okay, fucking hell. This guy, okay, he's on it. Someone's getting shouted at in the back rooms about DICE.
Well, you know why that is, guys? Look at the numbers, bro. This is a chance to get back up there.
Absolutely.
To be a top player, and, you know, this could become something we always talk about. Like when people talk about Battlefield, like next year could be another Battlefield going toe to toe with the juggernaut of Call of Duty, and it could become a pillar again. One of them one of them games that comes out every year. You look at the games that comes out every year, NBA, if it's COD, FIFA, Madden. You know, them are the games that always come out and always sell. You see them like NBA releases. You see them the top best-selling games. They want that game to be that type of bro. Call of Duty. I mean, do you remember when you seen that PlayStation list for the past 25 plus years?
Yeah. It's just Call of Duty. Call of Duty just carried PlayStation. Yeah, of course. Man.
And I'm sure over time it'll be the same. So I'm sure Battlefield would love to be one of them. That type of game that we on the list.
Absolutely.
So I reckon that's the target. That's what Zampella's going to be pissed on. Like, we got a chance here.
Zampella's the reason why Zampella's so good isn't just because he's identified that Battlefield has potential and he's got stewardship of it. It's because this guy genuinely is a fucking genius, and he has a very good work ethic that produces consistent results irrespective of genre. He went over to single player games with Star Wars, smashed it out of the park. He made Call of Duty what it is today. Frank West and Zampella literally made what Call of Duty is. Modern Warfare 2 peaked there for me, and then they went off elsewhere. Titanfall did something really incredible, really fresh, just felt amazing. Titanfall 2 brought a campaign that people thought, they wanted. I didn't believe in it. I didn't even think they needed to do it. And then he smashed that out of the park. Then he did Star Wars, but then he shadow dropped a game that makes so much money now, which is Apex Legends, which is a game so good, so refined, so it's like, and the only other game that did that to me, that shocked me at how refined it was, how it came out of nowhere, was Overwatch. Apex Legends was that game for me. I was like, how did he do it?
I remember when that Apex Legend dropped. I believe the story, he just dropped that shit.
Yeah, it was a shadow drop.
Yeah, but I think he was kind of like blindsided some of the people up there as well because they were saying there was something. I remember some of the guys being on the chat, unless someone was bullshitting. But at the time there was some sort of story coming about that, and he kind of went past the heads or something like to shut it up here or to make the game or something happen.
Yeah.
And look what the game did. And yourself, you talk about yourself. I believe you spent quite a bit of money on that game as
Yeah,
well.
man, I've spent God knows how many thousands on Apex Legends and time on Apex Legends because the gunplay in this game was incredible. Everything, sound design, everything was so good. I'm like, how can you shadow drop this? It's too good. How did you even make this? How long did it take you to make this? You jumped on the battle royale trend and then you showed everyone how to do it properly. Like this is amazing. How did you do that? And Apex Legends has been going strong. I mean, ups and downs, but it's huge. It's massive. It's massive now. It's one of the big Titan battle royale games, still going strong, and one the Saudis will be happy with because that's a recurring bit of income with microtransactions. But but that's freaking the beauty of Zempella. He's not just identified the value in Battlefield. He's gone back to the core of it, identified what makes it good, stripped away from the 128 players of stuff, and then basically just killed it. And took it back to its core. It's amazing. Player numbers are now rivaling Call of Duty or beating Call of Duty in terms of concurrent players.
That's right. I'm sure you've seen I believe it's the highest. Was it the paid? Like when it comes to a paid game for a first person, I believe it's the.
Yeah. What was that? Highest.
Let me see.
Yeah, it was highest paid first person shooter. Something. It was yesterday. Another record. But yeah, so whilst you find that, I was going to mention what Battlefield has managed to do to Call of Duty is something that Call of Duty fans have been asking for ages. Something I didn't think they would ever even capitulate on. Call of Duty now has dropped skill-based matchmaking. Do you how freaking long people have been asking about that? That is freaking insane. And what made that happen? It wasn't them just having eureka. You know what? Maybe after a decade of listening or whatever, how long skill-based matchmaking. This is why they shorten it for a reason. It's hard to say. It's because frickin' they know we need to do something to get the players back. And I'll tell you right now, I will be interested in playing the next Call of Duty with skill-based matchmaking actually taken away. Now you remove that. Now, I mean, am I going to have the glory days of those lobbies? Like persistent lobbies? Because those lobbies are so important in the multiplayer experience. Like, a lot of people are like, oh, it's just for try-hard sweats to just keep, murking mans. But it's not about that. It's just all about understanding the environment, about what makes an enjoyable session of Call of Duty.
Yeah. Like talking about Battlefield 6, then we can move on to a different topic. I sent you something in the DMs, and I know you the PC master race. Let's just take it back to the console war a bit. Let me just bring it back down a bit. Because I've got to bring the console war out a bit, then we can go back to the topics, Yeah. I just want you to pull up this tweet. So the homies in the chat, if there's some PlayStation fanboys out there with the PlayStation 5 Pro, and there's Xbox gamers out here, the Xbox Series X, let's talk about Battlefield 6. Since it's the hot topic, since it's dominating the news, breaking records on Steam, on Xbox and PlayStation, whatever you want to call it, bro. Let's talk about performance and see what is the world's most powerful console right now, guys. It's the PlayStation 5 Pro, isn't it?
Yeah. So
I sent you something in the DMs on Twitter. So why don't you pull it up on the screen for the homies in the chat, for the PlayStation fanboys, and let's break it down and let's see what's going on with that $799 box versus the Series X, baby. Let's see that 16 T-flops of power versus 12 T-flops of power. Let's see if Jason Ronald is the genius or Mark Cerny is the genius. Let's talk about that, Playboy. Let's pull it up on that, and you break it down, guys. You tell me what's going on.
I haven't seen this, so I'm looking at it for the first time. Let's do a chat. Let's watch what's going on. We got Dirt Cricketers. Bro, this is crazy. This should never happen. I'm waiting for the excuses. I know ponies will say, the resolution is higher on the Pro. It's supposed to be. The Pro runs better more often. Shouldn't it run 100% of the time? Wait, so what you telling me? What?
Your screen's in the way.
Oh
move
shit! Let me hide my face.
Yeah.
Oh wait. Oh, hold on a minute. I've got chat in there. Camera and border. And go back. Sorry, chat. Bam.
It's not showing it. What is showing now? Let's see.
No, it's
It's showing it now. Yeah. Oh shit!
What the flip? The PlayStation 5 Pro has. I'm gonna send this to my boy Ben. He is a absolute pony, man. He's never owned an Xbox console. He ponies so hard. I'm gonna actually send that to him. The PlayStation 5 Pro and performance mode is running 60 FPS. That can't be right. I mean, why? This is supposed to be a well-optimized game. Is that correct? Xbox Series X is better, more consistently doing better FPS. This is a mid-gen console. The PS5 Pro is a piece of shit, man. Why do you guys buy this shit? It's
Go to the next page. Go to the next one.
Oh,
There's more.
shit. There's more?
Oh, shit. Yeah, go to the next one.
Oh, is it next one?
Oh, man. I'm sure
Oh,
this picture's
shit.
okay. Oh, shit. Man, what's going on?
Well, bro. Come on, man. There's got to be some
Keep
glitch
going.
in the Matrix.
Jokes aside, bro, man, it is what it is.
72 FPS on the PS5
shit.
Pro. 72 and 9 versus 93. What? I need to check this video. I don't know if you guys are gazumping me with some next level bullshit.
You never know. The bots might be out there, trying to finesse.
No, it's Rajman
finesse
Gaming.
you guys watching live right now.
No, bro, it's it's legit. Look at this.
Oh yeah, is it legit? You said I'm gonna bring fake shit to you on your show. Is that what you believe? You think I'm gonna do that shit to you, bro? Come on, we don't bring the fake shit. We bring the facts. And that's the difference between me and you, whether you like it or not. Whether you like it or not, Playboy.
Shout out to 242. Smash the like button while we're getting into the
Get the
sauce.
super chats. Get the super chats.
Let me hit the super chats. Shit. What the flip? Hold on, man. Why? I was so well optimized, blah, blah, blah. Because the PlayStation guys were saying this against the PC guys. And,
really?
Oh, yeah, man. They were like, oh, yeah, you play. I saw that. What's that moron? One of those Oliver's.
Dark or something.
No. Jamie's or Axe.
Oh,
Jamie's.
James Act.
Yeah. He was like, oh, you guys got 59. I'm playing it. He doesn't even play games, let's be honest. But then he was like, oh, yeah. He's comparing his PlayStation experience to a freaking PS5, to his PlayStation 5 Pro. Bruv, you should be comparing it to the Series X, because that... What the hell is going on? That should never happen. But let's be honest. PS5 Pro is a piece of shit console. I'm sorry. It's just not... At that price point, just go and buy a freaking PC, man. Just stop.
People are upset. It's all right. It's upset. They're upset now. The fanboys they're upset. It's higher resolution. He wasn't saying that shit when the One X was coming out back then, player. When the Series X was doing higher resolution was the PlayStation 5. They weren't saying that shit, so we're doing the same
yeah, that's
shit.
True. Oh, yeah, that's true.
We're doing the
I
same
remember
shit
that.
to you guys. Now get the super chats because the homies want to talk that shit, guys.
Yeah, let me chat. Yeah, but that's a good point, though. I remember, who cares about resolution? Checkerboard versus native. Doesn't matter. And now they want to talk that shit. Web Dave! Shout out to Web Dave! Sony simulates their next system. Xbox bringing the most powerful next-gen console. Sean, talk that shit, homie. Hot dog gas? Bring the sauce. Hit the like button, man. Thank you so much, Web Dave. He's such a nice guy, man. Shout out to him. Now I'm 100% sure Gaz is Wadge and Sean is Faisal from Four Lions. Must watch movie from anyone who hasn't seen it. I don't think the Americans will understand the humor that well or appreciate it the same way.
I didn't like that movie when it first came out.
Why? Because of the way.
Because of the heat of the. Because where we were at the time.
Is it?
Or what people were saying to me, yeah.
Is it?
So, I hated that movie.
Is it really? Like, but that's an important perspective. Like, people were. When you say people were saying to you, what people were saying?
Yeah, why do you want to kill us for? That's the type of shit they were saying to us.
Yeah, so some people are morons. Yeah, they didn't understand the satirical nature of it.
Yeah,
and people...
not that, but I'm just saying the perception of what was happening back then. The bombings and all that stuff. You know what I mean? But
yeah,
and then I just didn't like the perception. I understand what they were trying to do, but I just didn't like it because it was heated then back then.
Yeah, no, I remember that. I remember I was quite young then, and I was in a forum, a Toyota
No, we
Supra
both
forum.
the same age, aren't we? So it's similar.
Yeah, exactly. So I was in the Toyota Supra forums there, and I remember someone saying, "Is this how they really think?" I'm like, are you fucking stupid, bruv? Like, this is how you, and that's how it was dangerous. Where it's just like, man, but you're right. There is an element of people did they, and then there's obviously that gets greenlit for a certain reason, and we all know why. People are starting to wake up to the reality, which is on that point, and to bring it back to Battlefield, and no country has got clean hands. But the amount of things I've seen is, Saudi Arabia buying it. You see Colin Moriarty saying, the women can't even drive in Saudi Arabia. How are they buying it? And then this is a pro, in his words, unashamedly pro-Israel. He doesn't believe in a genocide, doesn't believe in an apartheid state, doesn't believe in all of this stuff. And you're sitting there on your pedestal because the Saudis bought it, and there's so many salty people that are out on there. And last week, some weirdo left a comment on, Gaza's okay with Saudi Arabia being good because they have parties even though they kill gays and all this stuff. I'm like, bruv, you're talking shit. You're talking bollocks. Don't try and then where do you go? Some American guy, I was like, bruv, are you, with all things that happen in the world, are you going to sit here now boycott? What do they do? Oh, no, they treat their workers badly. Oh, is it? Oh, is it? What are you talking about? You should know. If you're anyone reasonable out here, you know, all of us, that we should be coming together and realizing the governments that operate and rule over us do not represent us. That's the real reality of it. You look at different countries, all this and that, they just use the divide and conquer. That's what it is. It's just dividing and conquering. You were all fundamentally great people. I got to America, I loved Americans, they were really nice. But then, and absolutely not saying that these countries are squeaky clean, but the double standards are so fucking lame. I could just murk you on these points relentlessly. Shut your mouth, man. Don't even, and that's what, obviously we have a little bit of bias. It's a Muslim country and Saudi Arabia, and I love it, bro. Fucking cry about it. Cry about it more.
Let him cry.
Let him cry, man. Let's just cry about it more. I just go and cry about it. We've been putting up with your shit so much, your propaganda and your games so much. It was our people up there that are always getting killed in these games. 50 Cent, blood in the sand, fucking killing what looks like my cousin every freaking 2 seconds. But we fucking took it. This is how
that was the perception, innit? That was the even TV shows and all that stuff.
All the TVs relentlessly. We're the bad guys. Indiana Jones. Bam! And you know what? We just take it. Now the Saudi Arabia's bought WWE. Saudi Arabia, shut the fuck. I don't give a shit. Oh, and you want to cry about representation? Oh no, this and that. Bruv, Saudi Arabia is a Muslim majority country. If you have genuine concerns about it, fair enough. But it is what it is. We put up with your mandate all the time. Now, just deal with it. Just deal with it. You want to cry about it. But when we cry about it, we're snowflakes. Oh, you want to represent this and that. Shut the fuck. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. Haramify it. Fucking Saudi. MBS, just go hard on it. But MBS, don't be a pussy. Just go hard on it.
Oh, man.
Gaz, it's lower resolution, bro. Says Solitech. Who gives a shit, Solitech? I don't give a shit.
It's all about the frames, baby. It's all about the frames.
Exactly, bro. It's always about the frames. I don't give a shit anyway about this checkerboard and stuff. I'll be honest with you. You know, with my 5090, it's more about frames. Ultimately, it's all about frames, more than resolution. So, fine. But still, come on, bro. Spartan 661 with a 499. The Middle East is good at math and star calculation, so it makes a great fucking Mass Effect game. Stop the cap and let the sci-fi happen. Yeah, absolutely. Look into the stars.
That's some funny shit.
Yeah, it's true, man. We created algebra. The Muslims created algebra. If people don't know. And Tali, she basically looks like she wears a headscarf in Mass Effect. So a lot of people thought they were what were they called? Not the Geth. What were they called? What were the race? The Turians, the Get, the
I don't remember, bro.
Chat. What were the Tali's race, man? In Mass Effect, they were called.
Call them the Ponybots.
no, call them the Muslims. I forgot what it's called. Chat. You'll know. Quarian, Cole Eastwood there with the sauce. He knows his shit.
Comes out
If
there.
anyone knows Mass Effect, it's Cole Eastwood. So much that he's played Andromeda, and he's enjoyed, and it does look good. He makes me want to go back and play. He says the story and all the stuff is weird, but the gameplay is really good. And I was so disappointed. I've never touched that game. It's like one of those where I don't want to sully my Mass Effect memory. The same thing which I should have done with that Matrix Revelations, whatever the last Matrix game, my movie was.
Yeah.
Dog shit. Wish I never watched it. Battlefield 6 has smashed it right out of the park with the star emoji, epic treasure. It was always amazing to see you in the chat. 213 of you smash that like button. We're getting saucy. Thank you so much for the super chats. And sorry, Sean's really good at reminding me that my ADHD is terrible. I'm catching up with those. Battlefield, that was Battlefield, and Battlefield is making waves, and I'm so glad about it because it's competition. I'm scared about the annualizing of it, but at the same time, Call of Duty needs that. It needs that fire.
Yeah, you have to compete.
Yeah.
You gotta be in it to win it.
No,
that's the way it is. You gotta be in it to win it.
Oh, is it? Is it, you Xbox piece of shit? Wait, but you tell that to your daddy Satya Nadella. You want to compete. He loves to compete, eh? Bloody, we want to compete, eh? Fucking compete. Where is he?
Your last side, nothing to do with me.
That's your brother. You are freaking evangelizing Xbox. That is your freaking uncle, bruv. That's your uncle, bruv. He's your Indian uncle. You need to go chat to him, bruv.
He's more closer than... wait a minute. You telling me I wasn't born in Pakistan. You were POS. So
I know, but that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
He's closer to you.
He's closer to, but he's closer to. He's your Xbox dad, though, bruv. You bleed green, bruv.
Oh no.
You bleed green for Xbox. I'm bleeding green for Pakistan, baby. What's going on with Satya Nadella competition, man? We have to talk about what the hell is going on right now. Look, I know your podcast. If a pony comes in, they just get shot, instant sniped.
It depends what they say.
Yeah.
It depends what they say.
No, they get murked. They get murked.
They get murked, yeah. But it depends what they say. Plain and simple. But if someone comes in the chat and says, oh, your mum or your Xbox is dead, bro, you're getting sniped. Like, you're not with me for conversation in the chat. Fair place. We have one or two ponies that come in. Such as yourself. Yes.
Don't put me
No,
in
we
the
do. We have
bucket.
one or two guys. Listen, we have one or two guys come in and say, what's going on? And they keep it, they know what's up. They know the rules.
What are the rules?
That's what I love about it. They know the rules. It's as simple as that. But talking about Xbox and what's going on with Xbox right now, you flip-flop fuck.
Listen, okay. I want to talk to you about it. There's no way. Come on, man. There's got to be a limit to the amount of phalluses you can put in your mouth from Xbox. Surely, when the Xbox Game Pass price increase happened, what is your take on it? Isn't that a spitting on the face of Xbox fans? Yes or no?
Now, when it comes to the Game Pass increase, nobody likes increases. 100%. You know what it is right now? Here we are. When it comes to Game Pass Ultimate, I said to the homies, listen to me, finesse them right now. If you love Game Pass, if you enjoy Game Pass, if you're looking forward to Ninja Gaiden, if it's Call of Duty, Outer Worlds 2, the smaller games like Keeper or next year's Gears, Fable, Forza, all of these games in like a 1 year space, guys, stack up right now. It's cheap. Stack up and take advantage. Now, if you're not a fan of Game Pass, listen to me. If you're buying one or two games here and there, step away. Now, the price increase is straight up, from what I've been told, Amy Hood's not playing that shit anymore. She wants that money. It's all about greed. She wants to make more money. Even though when people said about Call of Duty losing X amount of money, I've been told straight up, it's all about the money. Amy Hood just wants money straight up. Phil and these guys have tried, but listen, when the big boys up there, they're telling you straight up, it's time to hit them numbers. I spent $70 billion on that shit. It's time to hit them numbers. I don't care if it's you're going up $10 straight up, and that's what's happened right now. It's a shame. A lot of people in certain countries, it's double.
Yeah.
It's double for certain people. For us guys, I believe it's gone like £7-8.
Yeah.
I believe it is.
It's like £23 now.
I'm stuck till 2028, so I'm good at the moment. So because I know them games coming out in the next within the year, I'm playing at least six, seven of them games. First party games I'm talking about. Then you got your High on Lives. Then you got your Replaced. See, I know the games I'm gonna play. Regardless, say if I play them, if I don't like them, I'll put it down.
Yeah.
So is it what if it's say within 1 year time? Say within the first year, say within 1 year. if it's games you're looking forward to, I say stack up on the cheap and take advantage. Now, if you're not looking forward to Fable, Gears, or COD, replace High on Life and these type of games, Outer Worlds 2, shit, why are you in Game Pass for then? What is the point? One of the main attraction is the first party game, especially when Xbox is dropping recently. 2025 has been incredible for Xbox Game Pass.
Yes, it was.
No doubt.
Yeah, it was a hard boycott for me because there's so much value there, and it's coming now with what's happening with Call of Duty. You've got Keeper, which we'll talk about in a bit. Outer Worlds 2 coming out as well, amongst other things. Ninja Gaiden, oh my days. That's so.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah,
that's 3 games.
Yeah, man, 4. But yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot there. The problem is for a subscription cost that to have it running. Even I would say, well, I have to be selective. Maybe just cancel it and then resub this month where I have a couple of games coming out. And what the thing that this kills, right, is and what a lot of people are missing is the fact that, yes, primarily people were on Game Pass because they were for those first-party day-and-date games, whatever. But at the same time, what they were looking forward to as an added plus, even though that wasn't the primary incentive that actually got them to subscribe to Game Pass, was the fact that they would encourage people to start playing other games that they would never have tried with that they became quite big classics. And it fostered almost an environment within an environment. So when you talked about Xbox Game Pass, and a lot of Xbox guys were going Game Pass, and why a lot of ponies hate Game Pass because of the value of it. It created an environment where it was really nice to be able to try and play other things that you would never, because it never cost you anything other than time. And everyone was on a level playing field in that sense. Oh, mate, this is out. Like my mate Dean, who was on, he loves Expedition 33.
Great game.
Incredible title. And it was on Game Pass as well. Another title that was on Game Pass this year. A Game of the Year contender.
That's a good game.
Yeah, man. That's a Game of the Year. That's going to be Game of the Gen for a lot of people as well. And that was on Game Pass.
Yeah, I can agree. Like, when people say, for a studio, for that budget, for that team, man, they made something special with that game. And you can see the story, the music, the score, the characters, the gameplay, combat, like all of that stuff combined with that. It was close to perfection. That game was.
Yeah, no, honestly, on UE5 as well, the shows a small team and the optimization.
That's crazy, isn't it?
Absolutely. We have to shout out, by the way, Shabs, who is absolutely incredible, man, and so generous, who has given not just once, but twice. He's given out 3 months of Game Pass Ultimate codes out. We gotta give it out to Shah. Shabs, Inevitable, and Sean up in here. He looks more Bangladeshi than Pakistani here. We're part of the same source.
Oh, man.
But shout out to Shabs, man. Whoever got that, please tell us so we know that you got it. It's just nice for Shabs to know. Honestly, thank you so much, Shabs. That's very, very generous.
That's awesome, that. 3 months, bro. And look at the games that's coming out in the next few months.
Exactly. So whoever's got that sorted with that.
You're sorted now. But it's just the prices. What is the breaking point? Now, some of the homies, I said to me, guys, $29.99, they're pushing it now.
Yeah, 100% taking the piss.
Because some of these dudes never stacked up. They always kept it just every month, per month. But some are stacked, so mine's a different story. But to see some of these dudes like say, yo, the hardcore, I'm talking about, these are the hardcore dudes now saying in chat, yo, Sean, one of them said, yours principle is pride, bro. I'm standing on that. $29.99, they're taking the piss. Some of the dude goes $29.99. It's just not. It's the breaking point for me. And do you know what I said to them? Subscribe, unsubscribe. Subscribe, unsubscribe. You got 3-4 games coming out this month. If it's Keeper, Outer Worlds, and Ninja Gaiden in terms of first party, subscribe, unsubscribe. Finesse these dudes. Don't worry about Microsoft making money. These dudes, Amy Hood, Sartin, that team, they want money. Don't worry. It's not about COD losing $300 million. They want money, plain and simple now. That's what they're doing right now. And you've seen it, what they're doing exactly.
Yeah.
So the $10 increase, that was a bit crazy. So at least make it $24.99.
Yeah.
Now, some people, guys, said to me, yo, Sean, $29.99, guess what? Ubisoft Classics in there. Okay, cool. But that Fortnite shit, that's 11. Apparently, that's $11-12 on its own.
Yeah, but for people who like Fortnite.
And I was like, really? I go, what is this Fortnite bullshit crew? They go, yo, I paid that separately, $12 for them guys. Guys, it's a bonus. They're winning.
yeah.
For them guys, it's perfect. It's worked out for them guys because they
But
play
where's their
Fortnite like
priority?
that.
Their priority's on the Fortnite and getting called out there.
Yeah.
They don't speak to you as the consumer. You are not their primary audience. They don't care about it. Sean, Xbox, for sake, has shat on its hardcore fan base. I'm sorry. And you need to come to terms with that. They've shat on their hardcore fan base. You're holding on to an idea of Xbox.
So the target is with Xbox. Like you want to talk about the Game Pass stuff? That's what it is right now. They ain't going back on that shit. They ain't gonna be going back on that shit. That's done from the top, straight, plain and simple. Now you're talking about the Xbox, the morale, the energy when it comes to Xbox.
Their priority, the
priorities
execs, the
and all
leaders,
that
they
stuff.
don't care about you.
Execs, yeah. This is where we are right now. When the big boy, you remember, I remember when people saying Xbox used to talk to us, or Phil Spencer used to be on Twitter, because Sony never used to do that stuff. They used to just be dead quiet. Something goes wrong, they still be dead quiet until it breaks later than that. But with Xbox, for some reason, and you know this, guys, you know people, I know people, bro. Even I've broken stuff before you said, yo, Sean, how did you know that?
Yeah, the Ninja Gaiden, that was you.
Yeah.
Ninja
And there's other stuff as well, bro.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So it's weird that we kind of know these stuff from certain people, and with the PlayStation side, they don't really have insiders like that. I'm not claiming I'm an insider or something, but we kind of get the information. Yeah. We got contact at least, bit of connections here and there. What's happening with the Xbox right now? The energy is low. It's not a good look. The media jumps on it, the fanboys jump on it. And what happens, guys? You got to come out and respond. And the only thing I say to the homies, Xbox has come out. If it's Jez Gordon, Dustin Leggetti has said we spoke to someone at Microsoft, and the hardware is still on track. That's what we can take from that. Now, 6 months down the line, if that Xbox comes down and says, "Yo, we're doing the first party hardware," they're gonna get the smoke. Don't come out and say you.
What does that mean for you?
They'll get the smoke then. That means that's taking the piss.
24 hours smoke and then back to it, regular programming. What does that mean for you? What will it take for you to say, fuck it, they're taking the piss? Or will that never happen, bruv?
When it comes to if Xbox goes away,
no,
there's nowhere to go.
So you're saying there's nowhere
to go after that. There's nowhere to go. If there's no Xbox, I complain about games, I know some people have said in the chat, I've asked this question, guys, I'm sure. Let me ask you this question then. Say you're a bot.
Yeah.
And, you want to be a bot, really, but yeah, you're a bot. Let's say Xbox, no, as far as we know, Xbox has said they're making a console, yes or no? Not me, I'm not saying this shit. They've said that shit. Yeah. So, yeah, they said that shit. They're still making a first party console, which I've heard as well.
Yeah, okay.
So, which we heard anyway. That's what they're saying. No, I'm not saying that shit. We know we heard there's supposed to be some sort of partnership next year with some sort of hybrid with Asus or wherever the company is. If they can play, I said this to the chat. If that can play all of your Xbox games, your PC games, would you be happy with that? Some of the homies said, yeah, natively, yeah. I think some people said, yeah, why not? If it's more powerful, I can play my games on PC, play Xbox going forward, and the ecosystem, the UI is familiar. Some of the homies in there said, yo, Sean, I'll be down for that. I don't mind that. Then what is the purpose then with Xbox? I said this to some of the homies. There might be a chance, and so some people are okay with that. We can step back on hardware. Do you know what I'm trying to say? That is a possibility.
No, that's a good question. If the next Xbox, I mean, I'm not really that interested in the next hardware other than how it extends my Steam experience. But the only console that's going to do that is Xbox, not PlayStation. PlayStation, I was talking about this all the time on my show. The PS5 is what's the PS6 going to do? It's going to do the same shit. It's nothing exciting. And we know the cross-gen crossover. These consoles are basically gimped pieces, which is what my video was about. And it's a genuine thing. It's a genuine. I've lived it. I've done it in front of everyone. I've done the fight. And I'm just like, what's the next thing? It's the only enticing prospect in the hardware space for me, even though I'm not that excited about consoles anymore. is the Xbox hybrid device because it's bringing the PC side in. Now, if Asus did it, like you said, and we know they don't want to be in the hardware space. Now, the ponies will go, there you go, you're out of the console space. But Asus is producing this hybrid device, which is basically, for me, it's like Xbox has walked off from the hardware space.
Yeah, from the first party side, yeah.
They've gone. Like, if it's not their first party device, another broken promise, another egg on your face. For Sarah Bond, actually, because she was there. She's leading that team. And that's another reason to, if you needed any more reasons to be very wary about trusting Microsoft of all companies, and the Xbox team, they are extensions of, irrespective of what you say, Amy Hood is putting the pressure, but then you can't evangelize some of these execs for the decisions they make and then exonerate them because Amy Hood is responsible for the negative ones. I'm sorry, it just doesn't work that way. But at the end of the day, if that happens, Xbox has bowed out of the hardware space, but all you guys are now repping are glorified like the Asus ROG Ally. It's an Xbox, sure, but
partnership.
It's a PC.
Yeah, it's a partnership. Yeah,
it's like a PC. That's what Xbox is.
Yeah.
And it's the smart play. It's the smart play to do a hybrid console. Xbox, I still believe, and this is why it pissed me off, that Xbox, and you talk about competition, if they, irrespective of the way the market's moving towards a PC and whatnot, if they stuck to their guns and they had true vision in their first party and real intent to compete, and that's the word that Satya Nadella used, and that's what the main competition is, the driver behind so much of my motivation and angst on so many myriad of different things, including the AAA space, blah, blah, blah. If they had that, they could have smashed it out of the park. But for you, what I'm saying is, look, you're a hardcore Xbox fanboy, or whatever you are. You don't care. You don't give a shit. You bleed green. You pronounce it. Fair enough. This is what I like about you. There's no pretense. There's no facade.
Guys,
it's boom. We bleed green.
I'm not one of them. Like, you're not gonna see the next day me repping a PlayStation.
I know exactly.
Do you know what I'm trying to say? If Xbox bows out completely, from the first party console, or just Xbox, just in general, say they bow out completely, I can't play my Xbox games anymore, I'm done. It's as simple as that. I'll be pissed off. I'll be disappointed.
But what are you gonna do?
No,
you're not gonna quit gaming.
I'll just chill out. That's it. I'll just retire. That's it, guys. Just retire. Walk off into the sunset. It's been a good run.
You're gonna walk off into the sunset. What you gonna do?
That's why I brought up the partnership. If they say if they do a partnership next year, like what they did with the Asus ROG Ally, and it plays on the Xbox, that's still an option there. Now, would I be disappointed that Xbox bows out the first party console? Of course. But if the option still let to play my games and my PC games, and it's
Sean
like an Xbox
Nintendo
experience.
Yeah.
Me ain't got Nintendo, bro. If it gives me the option to play my Xbox games, that might be an option there. But as of right now, all we know is they're making a first-party hardware console, and I believe some of the insiders have said it. They go, it'll cost them more to cancel it with AMD, the partnership. So it doesn't make sense. Like, guys, to me, it doesn't make sense in terms of like, look at the Microsoft, look at the money they make. $15 billion, $20 billion. Shit, Game Pass alone is claimed to be making $5 billion alone. And the rest of that's from whatever, $15-20 billion. You wouldn't just drop it like that. You'll have a plan. And maybe that plan is the hybrid console approach. Sarah Bonds talked about it. Behind the scenes, we heard about it as well. You have access to the Steam or some sort of maybe Epic, who knows what it is. Access to the PC side of it as well. Maybe you don't buy the games, but it might just add it. Not like how you said when you talk to, I'm not sure, has Colt played ROG Ally? I know Paris has.
Colt?
The new...
I don't know, Colt. I don't think Colt, have you played the ROG Ally X? I'm trying to remember WhatsApp conversations.
Has he played it? I know some of the boys, I know Paris and the Iron Lords have played it, and they go, your game just integrates, like your Steam or something, it just is there.
I'm intrigued about that. Yeah, I'm intrigued about that.
And that could be a power play for them guys. Now, guys, I've said this from day one. Regardless, Xbox will come and give you a BJ, wherever, that console could do whatever it wants. It ain't going to beat PlayStation worldwide. No chance. I think PlayStation is just too dominant. Just the brand is too powerful at the moment. The only place you can compete is probably in the States at best. But around the world, I think PlayStation, like London, you live in London, bro. It's PlayStation land. I live here, bro. Lancashire is PlayStation land, bro. What games do they play? COD, FIFA.
Yeah.
Them are the big games, and Fortnite seems to be the one right now as well. But them are the big games right now. So what do they have to do? Like, guys, you talked about this so many times. The hybrid approach has got you intrigued. I know you're on the PC side, but if they can merge that shit close to like a PC experience and a console experience and combine that together, and if it works, you said you might buy it just for your living room or for the spare room.
I'll be
or
more
something.
interested. I'll be more interested in that. I'm not really that enticed about but it's an additive experience because it's extending my Steam library. But to be honest, I'm more excited about what Valve is going to do with that device. They have the Project Fremont, which is going to be their home version. I'm way more excited about that. I'm not really in the FOMO, with tech. I bought PS5 day one, bought PS4 day one, or probably buy PS6 day one, bought the Nintendo Switch 2 day one, Switch 1 day one. The enthusiast in you will always buy these things, and obviously the next Xbox, if it has that, out of all three, that has the most utility for me. Then I would okay, fine. It'd be nice to have my living room downstairs. I'm not going to take my PC downstairs, and then I can just carry on the way, depending on it, all about execution. The way they execute that. Then
it's the ecosystem, and I said this. I've talked about it so many times. I look at my kids and how they're playing the games right now on tablet, phone. Shit, I was making them play. I don't know if you ever played this, but Castle of Illusion, Mickey Mouse on the Sega Genesis.
Oh, the old game, yeah, I love that game. Oh my god, I was playing that with my kid.
He was playing that today. Playing Back to the Future as well, and these type of games. And that's on the Fire Stick, guys, by the way, if you want to know that.
Oh, is it? Yes. You're a legend. You're a legend.
We'll talk about that.
Yes,
but that's I'm playing on the Fire Stick anyway, by the way. I'll just leave it as that.
Yeah.
On PSP as well, on PlayStation 1, by the way.
Is it?
Yeah, I'll leave it as that. But I'm just saying, I look at these harder playing games. I try when I'm playing game Robocop or something, or them type of classic games, my kid will always come. Outrun and these games, and so I look at these Outrun, the arcade version, playing that shit, and I see them play games in different ways. If it's like on the tablet, mobile phone, and I look at Xbox as the ecosystem, how they're expanding that ecosystem. When you look at when they say this is an Xbox, I know it's corny, but I understand what they're trying to do. Playing your car, playing your TV, your phone, your tablet.
Yeah.
Shit, I don't know what's next. What is the next step? Do you know what I'm trying to say? Your laptop. And that's where I can see Xbox moving towards being the future of that. And who can do that? Who can do it? Who can make moves like that? I can't see Nintendo making moves like that. I can't see PlayStation making moves like that. That's why they focus on the console, which they're great at. Nintendo and PlayStation is great at the console space. They do a great job. That's where their bread and butter is. But with Xbox, they're trying to expand that point where cloud gaming as well, all of that crazy shit. They're trying to be everywhere. Now, will that work for the younger generation growing up? Will they want a console underneath the TV or something? Shit, guys, we grew up on that with VCRs, DVD players, all of that. All of that shit. We don't have that. Well, I have my AV, but I'm saying, don't have a DVD player.
Yeah.
Don't have a VCR anymore. It's changing.
Yeah.
Remember when they say, "What is this? This is a DVD. What's a DVD?" Do you know what I'm trying to say? They don't know this shit.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Content is accessed with a touch of a button.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm trying to say. I think gaming will get there eventually for the younger generation. Not for us maybe, but for the younger generation, it'll get there. Shit, I've never played GeForce Now. I heard that shit's really good.
Yeah. Everyone backs his lyrical about it. I keep talking about it. I've been talking about it for ages and never actually managed to try it. But GeForce Now is supposed to be a game changer. There's a good point that the paradigm is shifting. But for... My point was more about what's happening with your identity as an Xbox guy going in. When you walk into the sunset, you're obviously not going to quit gaming, right? You will play. What will you do? Say if they don't have that device, what will you do? You can't stop playing games. So what would you do?
Yeah. No. When I'm like this bitch ass King Trash in the chat as well, the super chat, smelly ass bitch.
Oh shit!
When I said about leaving away, bro, the channel. That's it. The channel will be gone.
Oh, you're talking about the channel, right? Okay.
Yeah, bro. Game is gonna be game where I can probably, but it's one of them, bro. I'm talking about the channel. You talking about as an ex-bot. playing stuff like that's the channel,
Oh,
bro.
right. Okay.
Do you
So
know
what
what I'm trying
King
to
Thrash
say?
say?
What I'm gonna do?
Oh,
Flip
shit.
to a PlayStation side, a channel or some shit, or go to Nintendo or go to PC or something. I've said as long as I can get my games or Xbox games and PC games, all that still access from somewhere, all of them, my library, my shit available, then we good.
Yeah, so this is in response to King Thrash's $10 super chat. Shout out to King Thrash, which you good friends with. Sheen will walk away from gaming if Xbox dies, even though Xbox games are on all platforms. So it was never about the games. It's had how people are addicted to the console war, not the games. You're talking about your content creation. You're talking about the channel. You're talking about We Bleed Green and stuff. But Thrash, isn't that more being more legit? Like, how you basically say you can't bleed green if Xbox has walked away for him to carry on rallying for that team like you do. You rally, and even though you pretend you don't, you rally behind PlayStation. That is your banner.
Oh yeah, 100%.
That's
Bro,
your.
you know what I hate about some of the dudes, like they're disingenuous. Most of these dudes, most of these guys in the chat, they're console warriors.
Yeah.
They do the console war, the PC war, whatever you want to call it. Everybody does the shit. If it's sports, whatever you want to call it, everybody has a side, the favorite team. It's as simple as that. Now, some people might go to a neutral side a bit, like, oh, PlayStation's moving a bit different, or Nintendo's moving a bit different, or Xbox is moving a bit different. Then people kind of balance itself. I don't like the games going to other platforms.
Yeah.
Because of the console war shit I do. Now, if I was a normal Tom, Dick, and Harry, then it's a different story.
Yeah.
Who nobody cares about that shit. But when we're in our space, and you were talking about, Sean, what would you do if Xbox bars and there's no Xbox, you can't play your Xbox library nowhere? What are you gonna do? You just disappear from the content creator. You know, I don't jump to a place. You will never see me do some shit like that. Like these other dudes I've done. These other dudes I've done.
Yeah.
That's the difference between me and the rest of the hoes.
Yeah, that's keeping it real. Like you can't you can't just then pretend to carry on the game when the game is over. If the game is over.
If the game is never over, that's what they say. The game will continue. We need support. Super chats. We got a few super chats.
We got Web Dave. Thank you so much, because I have much respect for Sean and Gaz. Great men. Thank you so much, man.
What up, Web Dave?
Likewise, man. We have a lot of respect for you, man. And we got freaking Sean. Not Sean. Son just had a brain aneurysm. Spartan 661. Yeah.
Get your 5, baby. 5.
6 memberships.
6? Oh shit.
Shout out to Spartan, man. That's really nice of you, man. We got 6 memberships. Whoever got that, shout out to. I don't know if I can scroll and see. It's been a while. We were in the thick of it. And then King Thrash dropped his his bars. And then Danny Passion Official. Thanks so much. Next gen of gamers will prefer mobile gaming anyway, which is true. And then
Majority will probably.
And then you got PC gamers as well, which is big. King Thrash, you don't even consider PC gamers as gamers. You have said this in your video. You malign every platform to a certain degree, but PlayStation. Thrash, just chill. Come on, man. You know, it is what it is. And then we've got Shabs. Oh shit, I just pressed the wrong button. Another freaking Steam code for Silent Hill of that just came out.
Damn.
Shabs has spent how much money? How much money did Shabs spend today? He has spent six months Game Pass Ultimate codes and Super Chat and got Silent Hill, Steam, whoever got that. It is what it is. Oh my god. Oh, shut the phone. King Thrash, stop lying, man. Why do you say this shit? I don't console war. I just give facts. Everything that happened to Xbox, I called. People just said it was trolling. Sheen called me a bitch in person, bro. I'll lay you out. What? Oh, come on. That was getting a bit too much.
Don't worry. Maybe one day.
Yeah.
After what you said, bro. One day. Don't worry about it.
After what? Oh, I see.
You know what he said.
Yeah.
You know what he said. Don't worry about it.
Oh shit! I shouldn't put hearts to that one.
Yeah.
Is it getting a little bit too much? But yeah, King Thrash, you have to come to terms with what you do, and it's not like you're being a survivor. But you're there in the chat. I don't want to cost you, and you can't say anything other than respond. There's one guy sucking his dick called Shaquille Mia. You cooked it, man. You cooked it. He's sucking it, and he's done it multiple times in the chat. I'm like, That's how I knew King Thrash was in here. He's like, you did it, man. You did it. You did it. I've never seen Shaquille Mia before. Why are you sucking his dick so hard?
They're gonna come out.
Shaquille, man, just get it out. Take it out of the mouth. Take it out of your mouth.
Come on.
Little freaking, this little hoe. King Thrash got some hose on his bag. He's got hose in like entourage.
The PlayStation hose, man, yeah. They're always there, no matter what. The hardcore, working them street corners for them $70 games.
This is what I love about the console war. Just it's raw, but I don't want the beef and stuff. Yeah, okay. There were lines that were crossed.
No, there was lines were crossed, and he knows that.
Yeah. King Thrash.
You know, I don't mind this. I don't mind the banter, calling each other bitches, and all of that shit is fine. But there was lines were crossed, and then after that, bro, nah.
I understand that. King Thrash is stupid. He really thinks you can lay on a gas planet. Says P Lump. And then King Thrash goes, you play Roblox, bro. Sus, I don't give a fuck. Okay, that's weird.
Roblox, I think that was on the dirt part, but he said we play with kids and all that shit.
Yeah, that's dumb shit.
Yeah,
man.
Bro, shut the fuck up.
Yeah,
smelly ass bitch.
Shaquille, don't rip Bengalis.
There was shit like that, bro. The way he's trying to say, I don't give a fuck. We don't give a fuck as well, bro.
Yeah.
You say shit like that, bro.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up with that bullshit.
Yeah.
Plain and simple, bro.
That's too much.
Piece of shit. That's the type of person you are. You want to talk that shit. One day we might meet, bro.
Yeah.
We will see what's up. Saying that shit like that. You don't play that shit. Did I say that shit to anybody else? Like ponies and these guys? We play with kids in the chat and all that bullshit.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, that's a bit too much. That is a line that shouldn't be crossed.
Yeah.
Shaquille,
that's the type of shit he said.
Yeah, no, yeah, which is there should be an apology there. Shaquille, don't rep Bengalis. He sucks king so hard.
Oh shit.
Shabs, what's going on? What grown-ups play Roblox? Nothing but children there. Listen, I played 45 minutes of Roblox because my mates told me to jump at this dumb little game, that mini game. Basically, they made COD in the game. So, like, just because apparently Roblox is so versatile. I don't know what that universe is. I just stepped into it. So this bunch of Americans told me to jump on it. I'm like, this is the dumbest shit I've played. You told me to play this 45 minutes. But so what? Who cares? King Thrash, your game library, we've seen it. It's like Panda Punch. And fucking, what the fuck
yeah,
is
this
that?
guy can talk as well, yeah, bro. But it's not about that anyway.
You played Panda
and that
Punch.
was like, that was both between when Dirt was playing as well with his grandkid as well, or when Marcus plays certain games. I don't think Roadblocks was on mine, but when he plays certain games, that's when he pulls up, oh, why are you letting your kids play? Shut the fuck up with that bullshit.
So he's playing with his kids. So what? You're playing video games with your kids. But that's what you do. You play Fortnite. You play with what? Come on, it's just stupid. This is where you're just making just dumb shit up. Like it just becomes ridiculous. Oh, he's played 7 days of the game with his kids. Who cares?
Who played 7 days?
Like I don't know. He's just
fucking liar.
This is the bullshit that King Thrash will never admit, which gets him completely ostracized and alienated, and then he won't admit. Like he says, I'm not console warrior. Like, come to the reality of these things, King. Okay, anyway, you've derailed the chat way too much with your antics, but it is what it is. That I can't back. And I thought I'd give you the benefit of the doubt there, but you just doubled, tripled, quadrupled down, which makes it clear that, Sean was in the right of half the stuff that you said, and he has every reason to be angry. You can say facts are facts. Facts are facts that he played 7 days in chat with kids. What, that he likes playing... Like, that's the level of... what are you bringing to the table? I only speak facts. You're talking shit. It's bullshit. Stop, like, this is the dumb shit that this is dumb. This is your boys will tell you, this is dumb. This is stupid. Anyway, fuck it. So that's... in a way, it had to happen. Because we have to have real conversations. The console war... this conversation and this interaction and all of this, whatever happened, is an exposure of how it gets a bit too far. And I've experienced that. We're human beings. Emotions get a little bit whatever. And then the beef manifests into something more real, and then it gets, and you've seen it over the line. And it is, and everyone has their own different lines, whatever. That's fine, but no, you can't expect everyone to prescribe to that. I've learned that the hard way because I go hard at a lot of people, and sometimes I'm like, you know what, I went too hard. At one point, I felt sorry for a Reforge Gaming. I said, I've got this guy's a soft little bastard. He can't take it. But then I see the shit that he keeps doing, and he's grifting rawly, and I'm like, you know what, now I regret not going.
Yeah, that's a different level of grifting, bro. Shit,
bro. That's
DC guy and these guys, man. That's some next level shit.
But that's their career, though, isn't it? That's the difference.
Yeah, that's yeah. Them are facts. Yeah,
that's what makes me like. That's why when I'm like, you know what, bro, he needs the money. He does this for a day. This is, but at the same time, even if I was doing this as a living, I would not do what he does. Like accost the members, like become like that DSP guy that Steve clips off. Oh, come on, guys. If you don't get enough membership, I'm not gonna stream this private show. I'm like, bro, what the fuck, man? What you do? Who are you?
That's insane. Who are you? That's insane. When you shit like that, and it's surprising to see so many people like just subscribe. Yeah, Reforge, you the man, or such a person, you the man as well. I'm backing you up, but I don't get it. One day Xbox is dead, PlayStation is dead. Like them type of videos, come on, man. You can't take these guys seriously anymore when it comes to the community. But like some of these dudes will come out of nowhere because they rep a certain brand. Boom, they'll get attractions because they're going completely left. But you see like certain people with the the videos on clickbaits like Xbox is alive, Xbox is dead, PlayStation is dead now, PS5 Pro is a scam. Like they do all these clips and they get a lot of views and subscribers and membership.
People can see through that shit, man. It's just like, well, it's bullshit.
They see it, but they just carry on with it.
Yeah.
They love it.
It's stupid. But I don't know. I have no respect for that. It is what it is. One of the topics was I wanted to get in touch with you about this is just a little Xbot shit talking. It's Ghost of Yotei and his physical sales.
Shit.
I'm sure it's done well, but I really laughed at the manner in which Christopher Dring introduced this. So he goes, Christopher Dring.
Let me see. Well, I talked about this yesterday.
He goes, the UK box launch for Ghost of Yotei is really, really good. It's #1, which means it's the second week of it beat the second week of EA Sports and sold almost 3 times than what Mario Galaxy 1 and 2 on the Switch did, the older games. Any comparison with Ghost of Tsushima? Thanks, Chris. It's down 40%. But I still find it impressive. Now, what's your take on that?
Since I don't know why you even why did you bring this up for? But it was notable.
I don't know.
Digital's taken over. I don't understand. I just feel like I'm telling you, the guy's a PlayStation fan. He prefers PlayStation. That's not an issue though. It seems like whenever something's a slightly positive, is going to be a negative, he'll always bring you up like, even though it's 40% down when it comes to the box sales, it's still impressive that it still managed to do X amount of numbers. Like, why are you bringing that shit up for? We live in a digital era right now. Come on, man. But for some reason, he's got to glaze it. Because why, guys? Because over the years, he always brings up the Xbox shit.
Yeah.
Xbox physical is down. Xbox is physical down. Now, since PlayStation, we know the trend. It's happening right now. Digital is taking over, plain and simple. I don't care what anybody says. It's taken over. Now, because he's been roasting Xbox, Xbox physical is down 50%, 60%, 70%. Now he's trying to bring up that play only 40%, but do you know what? It's still impressive that still happened. Like he managed to do.
I loved. I was like, I didn't even say anything. At that point, I didn't have to say anything. I was like,
a couple of million physical box charts. Come on, man! Like, stop the bullshit now. Like,
I think I did retweet.
I don't understand it.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. It's like, well, I get it. Look, it's impressive on its own right. Doesn't mean because the digital is pervasive that you can't give the credit to Ghost of Yotei. I think it would have done really well, but probably
I'm sure he will, because the first game, it's a good game, the first one.
Oh, so it's great, yeah. And I'm
So the
actually really
sequel,
surprised.
I know people had issues. No, the first one's a good game, but I'm surprised. Like, I know the issue was, she's a woman, this, that.
Oh, that's
That chick was
bullshit,
on
yeah.
that next level. She wished she'd probably do some crazy shit, but
Oh, yeah.
that
yeah.
doesn't take a. Do you know what I was impressed with? Ghost of, I know it doesn't look like the best like upgrade compared to other games from the sequel, because it looks better, but that budget, $60 million, that was impressive for some studios like. To do it at $60 million.
I'm not that surprised.
I'm not surprised, but do you know what? I feel like a lot of these studios that are getting shut down or losing too much money, they got to do some shit like this. They
Yeah,
can't make that
absolutely.
leap anymore.
Absolutely. I don't see. I know Digital Foundry said they were very good. They got RTGI in there, which was a surprise inclusion that surprised even Digital Foundry. But the game hitting that budget, retaining the same budget, it doesn't surprise me from what I've looked at. But what they've delivered is a
I
really
agree
good
with
game.
that part, yeah.
But it does look like, the way people are talking about this game, the story of the game is supposed to be really good. And the people aren't even doing and this is a good indication of an open world game, is where in an open world game, you're so enjoying the side quests that it's pulling you're delaying doing the main quests. And that's and I was like, all right, you know what? Now I want to play this a lot more than I wanted to previously. I might wait. This is a game I might wait for for the PC version though. For the definitive edition of it.
I've heard about the side quests, and if they have managed to do a good job on that, everybody keeps going back to The Witcher, and The Witcher 3, that game's incredible. The side quest was absolutely fantastic as well.
Yeah, that's a good point.
So that's like the benchmark. I feel like that's always the benchmark.
Yeah,
The Witcher side quest, and if they can manage to do even 70% of that, some of the side, that's a great achievement for that game. So I'm sure, like, what did Ghost of Yotei score? Like a 80
87, 86.
87, great score. So
86 on
I'm not
that.
surprised if people are saying the side missions are really good. They feel a bit out of nowhere. It doesn't feel like you kind of fixed on that. When something's like just gonna happen, it feels like it's out of the blue. Like, oh shit, this is surprising. Like, this happened to me. If they managed to do that, so that's a great job for that
And
team.
dynamism,
So, yeah, it's surprising what they've done, and I'm sure the people like from the first one who prefer the first one, like the first one. Now I understood like why people didn't like were a bit upset. They wanted to play as Jin Sakai.
Because he was such a strong character.
He's
in
a
the game.
great character, and obviously the ending you could decide what you want to do at the end as well from the first one. So I'm not surprised when I seen the reaction. I felt like that was genuine.
Yeah,
when
I was
people
a
said,
bit disappointed
"Where's
as
my
well."
boy?
Yeah.
Where's my boy?" When someone, I remember like Cognito was like, "Yo, Jin Sakai is my boy, man."
Yeah.
That was my whole, So I'm not surprised they got a bit upset.
That was my hope.
But to see what they're saying, to see what they've done
Homie.
so
Yeah, I
far.
thought you would say homie. Yeah. You said that's my
But
hope.
to see, yeah, it's the homie. No, but but see what they have done so far. And people have talked about the side missions are good, the game is good. It does everything better, and just the overall from compared to part one, bro. Good job from Sucker Punch.
No, absolutely. And you won't hear that in a Xbox, in a PlayStation podcast. And we believe Grind giving the credit where credit is due to a rival platform's first party title. Xbox guys are more refined, aren't they, gentlemen? Look at that. Look at this guy. Look, you see?
Oh, come on.
He's always fair. He's fair, even in. He's a Ponybot. If I did that, his chat would call me Ponybot relentlessly. But
You know what it is, guys? We always talk about this, me and the guys. If there's a game I like it.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be one of these dudes that like the game that all of a sudden, no, shitting on the game. Now, if I make fun of the characters, that's a bit, but when I said the game, this game looks like, example, God of War, I remember this, listening to them POSs back then, other dudes. It's a father simulator, it's a dad simulator, he's, all of that bullshit, he's looking after his son, all that shit. Bro, when the game came, my game of the generation, when they flipped, my game of the generation. The Last of Us and the Uncharted, there's too many crates. There's too many crates. What are you doing? Holding hands, being a dad simulator again. Flip to the PlayStation. one of the greatest games ever. Incredible, the story, the narrative, the characters, the emotions. That's when people are full of shit. You won't catch me saying, yo, this game is dope. Then next minute you can say, yo, this game is shit. Nah, that ain't gonna happen, bro. If you like a game, you like a game. It's as simple as that.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Once you play it, it's different.
Yeah, I'm very excited about Soros. I think it's one of the more exciting games out just generally. Returnal was one of my probably highlights of this generation as a title. That's why I'm really looking forward to Soros. So I'm really looking forward to that. Can we stop the super chats with about the beef with Keith Thrash? But we've got Keith Thrash is like the Deep and his octopus new toy. Get the fuck out of here with your beak, you dodo bird. What the
Oh shit.
Uh,
No, just pardon 661.
well, I like to. It's for some reason, I don't know why, but on my podcast, there's always some beef between different. And I guess this is a symptom of me. I had beef with King Thrash as well. And that is bringing people together. And there's some things that, the lines are crossed. I'm not the arbiter to say you shouldn't be pissed about this and that. I'm just offering my view earlier. But it's gaming. I don't want unnecessary beef. I like the beef. That's the weird thing. That's how we grew up. This is how we were. There's so much banter and there's so much beef about this shit, and we fought and this and that, and hopefully walked things through. But some lines are just you can't walk them back.
Well, that's the same with when you had Paris and BG, bro. Do you know what I mean? So
yeah, exactly.
Look at that. Do you know what I mean? So there's different levels, bro, and that's sometimes it just can't be dealt with.
Yeah, I just I want people to get on, but at the same time, I can't talk that shit. We need to talk about, well, this is a symptom of Xbox fucking things up. Halo is in a state, man. Come on, bro. You picked a good time
Once
to go.
again, Halo Infinite. You know what was crazy about that? I don't know if you remember the story with that. When I got to see... So this was the launch of the Xbox Series X. And obviously, we all get hyped about next gen. People talk about ray tracing when you listen to, some of your RDX and these dudes. Like people talking about 12 T-flops or ray tracing. Game's going to be a change. I remember... God bless Optimus Code as well. Not Optimus Code, what's his name? I think it's Optimus Code or something.
Yeah, Optimus Code, yeah.
Yeah, rest in peace. I remember he was talking about Halo as well, like saying, the cross-gen is going to happen, but Halo won't have that issue because they're making a separate port or something. I remember he was saying stuff like that. I go, yo, Halo's going to be looking like a banger. Because when you listen to, like, the guys who know tech and listen to a developer like Optimus Code and these guys, like, that won't be an issue for Halo. Don't worry about that. They're making, it won't, even though it's cross-gen, because Microsoft came out. Remember, Xbox came out at 1 to 2 years cross-gen, but all of them did it. But he was saying it won't be an issue. So I'm like, yo, listen to that, dude. Listen to that. Halo's gonna be a banger. When they showed Halo, bro, I was like, yo. Halo Infinite, I was like, yo. I'm like, is this... It's supposed to be like the next gen leap. Even though, look, I really enjoyed that Halo game.
Yeah.
But like the next gen leap, they gotta delay that shit by a year. Straight away, I remember talking to Dealer and Rand was on the show next day on WBG.
Yeah.
And listen, I don't give a fuck. That's a flagship title. I don't give a shit.
Yep.
Delay that bitch.
Yep.
And Dealer goes, I can't see them delaying it. Rand goes, I'm not sure that's the holiday title, for a launch. I go, no, I don't give a shit. Like if it was something else, wasn't a Halo title, drop the bitch. Who gives a shit? But Halo, come on, bro. And they got a delay, and it needed that delay. But like, what's going on with Halo again? We heard about
basically was the art director, right?
Yeah. And
they left.
Is the AI?
And they said that.
Is it the AI taking over or something?
So basically, an art director came out, chat, if you don't know, and just said, look, I'm leaving this company. Really, he said, look, I'm going to be able to speak about it later, but basically pointing to leadership. And shout out to Rebs Gaming. You need to check him out. I was going to get him on the show once and he got his dates mixed up. So he got and I need to talk to him. He knows a lot about Halo and the development of it. And yeah, basically, he was basically saying there's issues with leadership at Halo Studio, which is formerly known as 343, and it's not looking good. And before that, we had reports from others like Eurogamer who were saying the morale, very similar to Bungie, exact same situation with Bungie. Morale's really low. They're missing milestones. There's a lot of pressure for the game to be good, and there's not much faith in the studio for whatever they're working on, which I assume is we'll find out in a week or two. They're gonna have the
Yeah, that's gonna be interesting. That so this person has come out. He's come out and said that as all of them stuff.
yeah.
The art director. So,
but before the art directors, others have talked about the morale. It's actually been reported, so it's not looking good.
So this guy named Peter Hintz.
Yeah.
I heard about yesterday, to be honest.
Yeah.
I heard that he's one of them guys. They don't like him. People don't like working underneath him. Maybe, you know that story about the initiative and stuff like that. Everybody was chilling. Let's have a coffee. Let's have this chilling. And maybe 343 were like that with Bonnie Ross. Oh, we're chilling. Don't worry about it. We're doing this and that. I feel like, you know, when you have a job, guys, and you're just chilling, the boss is like not messing about with you. You're just doing what you want. You got your boys. I feel that's changed, and I've heard they don't like that dude. Maybe this guy is putting the pressure on.
Then I like
that's
him.
what's happening right now.
They need that.
And that it seems like he's not gonna mess about, and maybe that's what's happening. They just don't like him. Maybe they had it easy, bro. Who wants the job to get harder, bro? Let's be real.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
You know, when you have it cushy or when you have it easy, someone's chilling out or messing about, not messing about, you know, having it nice and easy, not doing the OT, relaxing. Bro, this guy, when he's taking over, apparently he's the real deal, so they don't like him. So maybe he's putting a bit of pressure on these dudes, and they don't like it now because they had a good time this, past 15 years, they've been enjoying themselves.
I'm sorry, Dirt sent me. Oh my god, the games that King Trash has played has got a screenshot of his game card, and they are not good. Anyway, sorry. Dirt in the background causing memes. Come on, man. Oh man. It is what it is. Sorry, but yeah, no, what you're saying is crazy. What you're saying is basically, I like Peter Hintz because that's why I hated about the offhand taking the piss. Bonnie Ross was just, I wanted to be the next Star Wars, and didn't do anything with it. And now he comes along, he wants to, because he has a track record of fixing things. He did the.
He has done it. He's been proven. He's done it. So
the Master Chief Collection, fixing that was, they gave up on that for a good few years. He came back and he fixed it, which is not a small task. And then he sorted out Halo Infinite's content in terms of his multiplayer roadmap, and that was really good and really impressive. But it doesn't look that like the team is cogent. So even if he is a bit of a ball breaker, if your team isn't on board or you're feeling that pressure, or there's a divide between your leadership and your staff, that's never really a good thing. Well, I say that Rockstar actually were notorious at one point for being quite demanding of their staff. There was a big hit in the quality of life.
Was that for Red Dead?
It was actually for GTA and Red Dead. So
I remember they were pushing on that. I remember it was like 6 months or 7 months of crunch. Like, it was something stupid.
Yeah.
But look at the game.
Yeah, look at the game.
The masterpiece games. You know, when they come there, them games are masterpiece. So that's what's the. You know, like as we heard about the AI stuff as well, people are trying to implement that as well into gaming a bit.
Microsoft's mandate, yes.
That could be a part of Microsoft, even the big company. Every big tech companies are using it. So we can't blame it on one person, because everybody's betting big on that. Because what we've seen with AI right now, it's looking promising. So if you can cut the workload off by 10, 20, 30%, well, you don't need these dudes anymore.
No, I will be honest. AI is a very controversial topic, but AI, I'm astounded, even as a large language model, like AI is insane. AI and what it does, I'm routinely shocked about how it works, and it is a game changer. It's so many different ways. It's ridiculous. Like my dad, like I was talking about some of his health stuff, and I really needed some help. And AI was there giving such good sound advice, and when we came back, we obviously managed to see a doctor. It was just like we were a lot more better informed. Obviously, there's risks with that, but it just helped. And the way it was interacting, scanning this, what do you think about this? What do you think about this? Or I go to a shop and I'm like, take a picture of all the protein bars. I'm like, out of all, take a picture of these. Which one's better? The best has the best macros. I want to fat or gain muscle. Broke it down. Oh yeah, you have a picture there. That one there. You've got I don't know what you got. A graze bar, blah blah blah, whatever. This was good for losing weight, but it's got a lot more fat, sugar. It's like everything is so crazy. The technology is crazy. Now, do I believe that people will responsibly use it? I don't know. But there are absolutely fundamental questions out there about the art form, about this craft, how AI is going to be implemented. I'm very intrigued with the tech. I'll be honest. I love the tech, the strides, but I'm also terrified at how it's going to be utilized, because the people that are behind it are not always nice. Microsoft especially as a megacorp, and what's happening outside, and how AI is being used to literally, amplify or make your kill chain faster and things like that. It's terrible. But it's such a deep topic. Now, Pierre Hintze is saying they don't like him because he's demanding. Okay,
they don't like him.
If they don't like him, they won't. But that's a problem, because the best bosses are the ones where even if they are demanding, you'll want to impress, because they're passionate, they care about it, and they relay the message to you in a manner in which, basically, you want to do well. Like, you want to be associated with something that's really, really good, special. Halo should be that. Some people
just don't. Yeah, Halo. Now, I've heard people say Halo hasn't been the same for the last 15 years.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I mean? So apparently they moved to Unreal Engine, and it's a hybrid. What was it? It was a hybrid with another engine or some shit. I can't remember
potentially.
now. No, they said something else, but I can't remember, to be honest.
The old engine, yeah, I guess.
Maybe. Yeah, something like that.
It's a bit like what Oblivion did.
But we're going to see something soon anyway. So we'll see what they're going to be showing from Halo. Yeah, very soon. So if there's a hybrid engine, and they're like, look, at the end of the day, if you don't like it, some of these dudes probably had it nice and comfortable for the last 10 years, 15 years. You got a new dude in here. He wants to fix shit. He wants to get Halo to like a #1 spot. And if he ain't pulling your weight, you can jog on. And that might be the case as well.
If that's the case, if that's what it wants, and it has a determined Pierre Hintze, who said, I've taken on Halo, I want to make sure this is fucking great, and I need you guys to pull your finger out and just get on board. I am 100. It depends on. I'm 100% behind that. I'm 125,000% behind that. Now, sure, there may be some questions about how he's handling that, how he's relaying the messages, effectively, leading the teams, managing them, whatnot. But he has got a proven track record of fixing some pretty big problems. Now, can he deliver on the creative front, on dealing with his own story, building a multiplayer for not just the I'm not really looking at the remake as much as I'm looking at the other thing, although the remake will be a big test for.
That'll be maybe a test, like, to see what they can achieve with like the homie Mr. Kima goes Unreal Engine 5 and Blam Engine.
Okay. So if they maybe mix those two together, that's for the Halo Combat Evolved remake. Fine, but what will they do with going forward as well? But if he's doing that, hell yeah, man. That's exactly what I want. I need someone like that at freaking Halo Studios to get the whip out. Just like, whip out, that's a bit weird, but on the nose, but it's just like, you know what I mean? Just like, freaking get on with it.
No, you get on with it. But like, guys, we've seen so many times in
Epic
like,
Treasure with the whip. Indiana Jones.
Indiana Jones, great game. Yeah. But if you worked in a certain company, bro, sometimes you have it easy, you have it comfortable. But when the new guy comes, fuck shit up.
Yeah.
It's a different ball game. Yeah, and you don't like it, so what do? Some people just leave.
Absolutely.
And that's what might be happening right now. And I think AI is going to play a part as well. But if Pierre Hintze, his track record, if he can deliver what he did back then with the Master Chief Collection, and he wants a proper Halo game and wants to bring Halo to back to the old OG days,
crack the whip.
Maybe this is the right moves. Maybe he needs to be a dickhead. Maybe he can't be like, don't worry about it, go take a... Nah, shut the fuck up on that. Get your bitch ass back into the, computer, make the art style or code the game or something. None of that bullshit. Maybe they need that shit, guys. That team might need it, bro.
Oh, gosh. Honestly, I'm down on 100% of what you're saying. Like, that needs to happen. It needed to happen 10 years ago when 343 or whatever they took on freaking Halo. Didn't need a Bonnie Ross going, oh yeah, I'm selling you an idea. And she said all the right things. Oh, with Halo 4 we got this right. With Halo 5, with Halo 4 we're going to bring it back together. And then she pissed off elsewhere because she just wasn't doing what she wanted. Atrocious.
It's the focus.
Atrocious.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah,
So I
it's the
hope you're
focus
right.
again.
I hope you're right, and I hope that's what's happening. We'll find out. The proof will be in the pudding, generally, on terms of first look at what's happening. I want to see that because, look, with great pressure is how you get your diamonds, man. And Halo
100%.
is where it needs to be there. And if he's fucking telling people and they don't like him, that's a small price to pay. If you deliver the quality, the time will be remains to be seen.
Well, you know, end of the day, we gotta give this guy a chance. So he's not the same leadership like from the team. He's taken over. So let's see what he can deliver. Now, if he fails, we can talk about it. We'll revisit this and say, yo, what happened, bitch? Listen, what happened, bitch?
What happened, bitch?
You know, let's see what's up there.
100%.
It's gonna be interesting the next 1 or 2 months, bro, because we're expecting some shows next month as well. So
I'm looking forward to that. I'll
another
always
show,
be Halo
maybe
stan.
another show next month as well, guys.
Another show next month, yeah? Chat, do not this mischievous face knows more than you think he knows. He knows another show next. Good old Sean, huh? Interesting. That'd be very interesting. That's uncharacteristic of them as well. What, in November?
Yeah, we'll see.
You bastard. The fact that you believe these bosses reach out to you and they don't reach out to me. Halo actually blocked me. They gave me a review code and then they blocked me. I don't play their game and I take pride in that. But I am impressed that you've got your
talking about
contacts.
Halo Infinite. The gameplay is fire in that game. Halo Infinite gameplay.
I do enjoy it, but it needs to evolve. Combat evolved.
Yeah, but I'm saying it was dope though.
It was beautiful. It was
Yeah.
sublime. It was smooth. I just didn't like that they pared back the risks. I loved Halo 5's clamor.
Yeah.
I loved the little, the Warzone game mode was amazing. And I didn't see that jump. They refined it, went back to its system. But then I was like, okay, well, Halo needs to be here. And that means you need to innovate more. Grappling hook is fine. Gameplay mechanics, all that great. But I have an idea of where Halo as a sci-fi shooter can take things further. And that got dialed back. If Pierre has the appetite, doesn't, and that actually, now that you're talking about it, that's perfect. You know why, Sean? And I'm actually hoping that's true, that they don't like him because he's such a ball breaker.
Yeah.
It's because he can tell all the hardcore Halo fans who are crying about Sprint, they shut the fuck up. This is my game. I'm taking over it. I know what's best for Halo. Because that's exactly what Denis Villeneuve did with Dune. Do you know, Dune is such a fucking sacred little bit of fan fiction that gave birth to fucking Star Wars, for God's sake. And he said, nope. I don't give a shit about what anyone else thinks about their idea of Dune or the old predecessor who made Dune. No. I want to do it my way because I know my vision is
You need
amazing.
people like that. You know that Dennis, he's another great director.
Amazing.
He's one of the best I wouldn't say up and coming, but he's getting to that point where, for me, Christopher Nolan is the best director writer right now, as of right now. But Dennis is getting right up there as well. We've got a few people like the OGs, the Spielbergs, and Scorsese. Them guys had their time, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
All these all them guys, they all had a great time. But Christopher Nolan, but Dennis is. You need people like that. Like Christopher. If you remember the story, guys, Christopher Nolan was making movies for WB, Warner Bros.
Was it?
They pissed him off. Yes, all the Dark Knight, Inception, all of them movies.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, Interstellar, all them movies.
I didn't know
They were all WB.
Oh, right.
But they pissed him off because of, when COVID happened and all of the movies drop it online or movie streaming. He was having none of that bullshit. They did that was it with Dennis or something? They did it with Dennis. I'm sure they did one of his movies or something.
Did they?
Or what? It was one of
he's quite adamant that the movies need to be in IMAX and shot in whatever 70 mil or
Yeah,
whatever.
but I think it was Dune, but the way they dropped it quickly on Max or something, you know how they were doing it back then.
Yeah.
And he was pissed off, bro, something like that, and he left WB, bro, because he goes, listen, I'm all about a cinematic experience. Obviously, with the Nolan is IMAX 70mm, but I'm all about that. And some people just won't budge from that. And what he did, he went to Universal Pictures.
Yeah, and that's
it. And some people are hardcore. They won't move. That's what they believe in, and that's what they're gonna tell or what they're gonna make. And you know, so maybe Peter Hintz is one of them dudes.
Yeah, I've seen his interviews. Yeah, I mean, he does seem like no nonsense. The way he talks about it quite authoritatively. He doesn't have that demeanor. Now, whether or not he can pull through remains to be seen. But that's the kind of pod quality I need. Yeah, that's what kind of personality I need to take over something. Because Halo is like Star Wars. Halo is like freaking like it is big. It is like taking over Batman, like Christopher Nolan's Batman. It is like that, like James Bond, which Denis Villeneuve is now taking on, which is going to be amazing.
Yo, that's going to be promising.
That's
bro.
going to be amazing. With Denis Villeneuve doing Bond, I am so excited about what the fuck this guy is going to do.
I just hope they don't put stipulations on it. Oh, you can't do this. You can't do that. You know.
No, if they do that, that'll be fucking terrible. I hope.
Yeah, that'll be shit then.
Yeah. Well, that's a good way to actually put it and draw a comparison with those guys and then the manner in which their autonomy is so respected at that core
I'm down for that. You just talked about it. If it is that what we've been hearing behind the scene that they don't like him because he's on it, I'm down for that, bro.
Bro, I need it. And no more soft touches. No more soft.
Yeah.
That's the one good thing about it, because the soft touches have fucked over. This is how the initiative happened, how much bullshit happened, and none of that can fly. So that's the kind of you need that pressure.
The initiative, bro, that shit was some spooky shit. They're saying that wasn't even proper gameplay, vertical slice of mix, whatever the hell they want to call that bullshit.
Joke.
6 years later, come on, bro.
That's
what are we doing?
That's a piss take.
That's some next level shit, bro. That team finessed them, plain and simple, tricked them.
Well, Xbox, they built this quadruple A studio, so it's all on them. It's all on them.
I believe Darren Gallagher and these guys. I remember that dude from Insomnia Game. What was his name? He went back to Insomnia Game.
Yeah, straight away.
But he goes, me and Phil are playing this game, or like a vertical slice or a slide demo. My daughter's been playing the game as well.
Yeah.
Bro, I think these guys finessed them.
They finessed them
plain
hard.
and simple.
Phil, what are you doing?
He's a small demo. Look at this, Phil. One level of, like, I think he finessed him, bro. I don't know
what was he playing?
Phil
Spencer was there in that picture. What was he playing? It's
guarantee you were playing some shit, but they said, yo, this is what we're looking at. Yo, they finessed him 6 years straight.
Yeah. That's a joke. Yeah. That was a joke.
That's a joke, bro. You can't let shit like that happen. I'm not surprised that team got taken out. After hearing what happened,
I'm surprised it took so long, bro. When it happened, when they delayed, they just started working on it. I said it. It just started. This is ridiculous. The entire Xbox community came after me. I mean, it was in my source video where I went after Colin Moriarty. Right at the end of the source video, I'm making fun of Xbox and Xbox fans. I'm like, you're kidding me? This game has been working for so long, and you're crying. You're defending Perfect Dark. The Xbox came after me for doing that. It's there on Game On Daily, the one where I'm wearing a straight jacket, for God's sake. You can find it right at the end of the video. Is me saying, what the fuck is wrong with you? You guys are making excuses for the initiative? And now everyone's saying, oh, well, I'm surprised they were allowed to survive this long. I'm like, you bastards. You didn't listen to me then. Now you freaking shut the fuck up, man.
Yeah, it's difficult, bro. When it comes to building a studio from the ground up, I would have said, if you got the money, if you got the capital, bro, buy the shit. If an engine is working, consistently making money like that, buy the bitch if it's available. And that's what happened with ABK and ZeniMax.
Yeah. They did do that, and the pressure is now on from the outsource.
The pressure's on. That's plain and simple. Top boys want more profit. Plain and simple. They don't care if they're making profit. They want more profit.
They want more profit, and you want competition. So now you've actually got it with your first-party freaking title, Call of Duty. That's your pay pig. Good luck. Get your creatives. Amy Hood is going to be like, she's going to have her heart palpitations. How are you going to do, huh? Amy Hood, you're going to put the hammer down. What does that mean creatively? What are you going to do? Can't throw money at the
guys,
problem, right?
You know, when it comes to the top boys, you know, you work in in that field as well, lad, with top people as well. And profits, you can say I made a profit, but what do they want? More fucking profits.
Oh my god.
That's the problem. They made profit. We know they're making profit, but Amy Hood and these guys don't care. We want more. Bitch, increase that.
Yeah, you know, some of the most wealthiest people I've worked for, or acted for, or represented, I am astonished at the drive to get. It's never enough. It's never enough.
Yeah.
They keep chasing for more money, and for me, it's like you can't take it to the grave with you, man. What are you doing? Like, why? But it's the way they're wired, and they keep going.
Yeah, it's the way they built, yeah.
Yeah, and they're so cheap with little bro. I've met literal billionaires, my clients, and they're so cheap. That's insane.
And that's what I was saying. When you're on that level, you see it. You do see the difference, bro.
Yeah, I've been like, bruv, your house is visible from space. Oh, but that client wasn't cheap, bruv.
Yeah.
He was one of my clients. I can't mention his name. It was house. He's in Pakistan actually. House is visible by bro is madness. The Pakistanis will treat you though. You come to Pakistan, will give you food, everything. Will treat you like a king, especially if you're not Pakistani. But yeah, it's crazy. So final topic. I saw a lot of ponies get excited about this, and I'm conscious of time. Sorry, the show's gone for a while. I'm enjoying it a lot. Here, honestly, man, like, get rid of dirt. Oh, sorry, dirt.
Come on, man.
No, honestly, man, it's two Pakistanis brothers together. It's just like natural.
Yeah,
bro.
you don't see this shit.
Yeah, you don't.
You don't see it in our space.
That's why I feel like, okay, you know, we need to make some memes. It's really good. I'm really proud of everything that you do, man, honestly. It's just like we're repping in a space, like a creative space, and we're just being real about it as well. You get a flavor of two Pakistanis. Yeah, we're crazy. As you can tell, we're fucking mental. But we're still good people, man. We're nice, you know, creative. We make our videos. We're fucking
fun, that's it.
Who does it like this? Who Pakistanis, motherfucker, man? I should have fucking bong to use. I don't even have any more. Fucking hell. And Punjabi MC playing. PlayStation is out to release its console. The rumors are suggesting in 2027. We saw Mark Cerny having meetings with AMD, and a lot of people got excited. And I'm like, what is he actually saying? So he says, overall, it's of course still very early days for these technologies. They only exist in simulation right now, but the results are quite promising. And I'm really excited about bringing them to a future console in a few years' time. And the question is, how long is a few years' time? So people are gleaning, it's like Insider Gaming ran with it, saying it's 2027 according to some people. Like, it's definitely, the insiders are saying it's 2027 unless something changes, which is a lot. This is earlier than what King David thought. No, earlier than what Allah. He thought it was never.
He's standing on business with that.
You can't believe it, bro. He was so much like, King, I'm giving you an out.
Love it, though.
You meant it figuratively, right? No, man. There's no gonna be. I'm like, no, god damn it. I'm trying to help you out.
It's gonna be an app. Oh, guys, hardware, we always get excited with it. Listen. You're an Xbox fan, Nintendo fan. Look at the Nintendo guys came out of nowhere with Nintendo Switch 2. Oh shit, it's competing against the Series S or the same almost as a PlayStation 4 or 5 Pro, whatever the hell you want to call it. Look at the difference. Like the comparison's close. Listen, everybody gets excited. I don't give a shit who you are. Like, I'm talking about the console wars, but it's our bubble. Xbox, PlayStation, Nintendo, shit, PC. Oh, I've got my 5090, just like your punk ass. You talk shit. You have fun with it, as you should. As you should. The Rogue Ally X Xbox partnership, what happened? Bots get excited. They love that shit. It's the same with the PlayStation 6. Now, some of them may say, you know what, that's a bit early, man. If it's coming out in 2027, shit, I've just got the PlayStation 5 Pro. It's coming up to 1 year now, nearly. I believe it's a year now.
Yeah.
And I'm sure some of them gamers are enjoying it. Some may not enjoy it, but some of them, I'm sure some of them guys are enjoying it right now. 2027. Would they be okay to see a PlayStation 6 dropped in 2027? If I was PlayStation, now I'm not talking about the hardcore ponies. If I was PlayStation, I was Hiroki Toki. cross generation is gonna stay for a very long time, especially I think 10 years. Plain and simple now.
Yeah.
Forget 5 years. I think 10 years now. Simple as the next gen. I would say don't drop it because we're selling PlayStations like that. PlayStation is doing good. We can delay 1 year. Oh shit, maybe 2 years right now because of the cross gen. Shit, you still got like 40% of people still on PlayStation 4. That's a problem. You got COD coming on the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. You got NBA. Apparently, they make a PS4 and an Xbox One port.
Do they? I didn't know that.
Yes, NBA. Totally different, but it's the same shit as a.
Okay.
That's what I'm talking about. That ain't going nowhere. Would they be happy with it? I'm sure the hardcore guys, I'm ready for it. But will that jump be there? That's where I feel like the jump is slowing down.
Massively.
It's slowly slowing down because we're not seeing. Do you know what it is, guys? If I'll give you a prime example, me and the homies always talk about this. We're not seeing the leaps. If something like Hellblade 2 came out day one, then you'd be like, oh shit!
Yeah, that would be
get a box.
Jaw-dropping experience.
We're not seeing the jump. We're not seeing the jump day ones. That's the issue we're having right now. When we were seeing it from the Sega Genesis, then the Dreamcast, PlayStation 1, 2, 2, Xbox to the 360, that was a hell of a jump. Xbox One as well, PlayStation 4. We were seeing them jumps day one. When it came to the Series X and the PlayStation 5, the only thing we kind of it was more the frames. It was better, but the frames, and that's what we're having right now. That's the kind of the issues we're seeing right now. We're not seeing that jump day one, but 2-3 years later down the line, we see a Hellblade. We might see a GTA 5 come out, or maybe a Wolverine. If they were coming like that, then you could tell the difference. But you're not seeing the jump right now, and I feel like a lot of people say, I don't need to upgrade. I'm still getting 60 to 120 FPS on some of these games right now. 1080p, 1440p upscale, whatever you want to call it. Some of the dudes will be happy with that.
Absolutely.
They'll be good with that. They won't be enticed to jump, but if you're a hardcore guy, just want the best of the best, you're going to be there. So even if it's 2026, I know for a fact, if they dropped it in 2026, some of the hardcore guys in the chat, they drop in day one. They're going at day one. Doesn't make a difference if it's $700, 1G. If it's more powerful than the PlayStation 5 Pro, now will they be pissed off? Of course. But you know they're going to buy that shit. So what do you reckon, 2027 or 2028? You said a few years.
You've said you put up there, and I think you're right. I think they will be publicly, or maybe on Twitter. I'm a little bit concerned, but they'll buy it day one. If you bought a PS5 Pro and you bought it last year, and the console is coming out in 2027, I'm sorry, bro. I'm just like, all right, 900 quid, whatever, that you pay. Oh, how much was it? Whatever. I don't remember the price.
It was 750 pounds or something like that, yeah.
It's not so bad now when you think about it with the price hikes, but I was just like, well, how much of you? A lot of people are asking the same thing. Like, have I got my money's worth? I'm like, if it's 2027, I saw that a lot of this in the comment section. The gen just started. The first party stable just starting to release. How can you talk about a new console now? That's what I'm seeing. The hardcores might be like, no, and here's a list war, and they'll list off like 3 cross-gen games, or Astrobot 1 game of the year, and it's just the rest of it. Let's be honest, the last few years they've carried on by cross-gen, and most of it's been dry. The people feel like it's just starting. The warm-up is finished. That's what it feels like for PlayStation. That's why I even said, look, you know what? For PlayStation, I'll give them flowers. Now it's starting. Now you see the value of a roadmap, a discernible one, quick one, Ghost of Yotei, Saros later, and then Wolverine. I'm excited. Now I might even use the PS5 to play it because it creates a buzz. I'm getting the value out of this thing. Fair enough. But if you're talking about 2027, that's going to be a bitter pill to swallow for a lot of people. And the same thing goes with Xbox. With Xbox though, because they're messaging everything is an Xbox, generations of merged, forward compatibility.
They're focusing more on expanding the ecosystem beyond the console. But PlayStation is doing it in a different way, like with the PC stuff. And guys were saying they will never put the games on PC, or guys were said Helldivers 2 will never come to the box, blah blah blah. Yeah. Shit happens because PlayStation, they need to do certain shit because they can't sustain the same business model because of development cost. because of price increase. Now, if every game stayed the same price, like Ghost of Tsushima, $60 to $100 million, they wouldn't do that shit. But when you hear about Spider-Man being $350 million, when you hear The Last of Us 200 plus million, or maybe Intergalactic and them type of games, maybe $200 million versus $100 million games, bro, this is the issue. So they have to put the games in more places. And Yoshida did talk about this. It's free money, basically, porting games over to the PC. And I'm sure with the Helldivers, it's the same stuff. And will more games come? Yes. But when will it come? I'm not sure. So every company is moving different, and some have to move a bit more extreme versus than others. Nintendo are still lucky at the moment because their game, them last game cost like $10 to make. Let's be honest. You know, joking aside, they ain't costing $150 million, $200 million to make a Mario game.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Different.
they're still okay at the moment. But when that changes, they'll struggle as well over time, personally as well.
I feel like they'll manage it better, though, that they don't let their budgets go that high. Because they're so creatively led and everything's so much in-house, they'll manage it so that it doesn't come to those creeping points. I also think generally, despite all this thing about ballooning budgets, even for Microsoft and Xbox, there will be a regularization of that with tools like AI and with UE5. There's a reason why everyone's moved that way. So I don't think you'll see that, Sean, like it keeps going more and more and more and more. I think now they're going to try and actually regularize that.
Scale it back. Yeah.
Because there was the COVID bias that caused people to really overhire and all of this. And there was game dev by committee were like signing off on all these live service games, and none of that worked. You saw how many live servers got cancelled, and it was just, and you got a bunch of, I'll be honest, like with a lot of tourists in the space, like who were just like, gaming was like in the entertainment and medium is really the highest netting, thing there. Basically, you got a new generation of developers that really were just career developers, as opposed to people back in our day. It makes it seem, they just loved the craft. You could tell, like, John Carmack was sat there with his mates, and that's why Expedition 33 actually harkens back to that old kind of setup where it was just a bunch of really impassionate, driven and clear-minded individuals or friends or whatever came through to deliver a vision, like, we want to deliver this incredible game. And they even said, so Expedition 33's developers have come back and said that they're working already on their new game, or starting to work on it, and they have very good ideas, and they're going to stay small and agile, which is the future-proof way of game development from now on.
If you want to stay in charge of your own studios and kind of have a free roam of developing your own game, and that's when you have overheads, when you have the big boys above, that's when you can run into issues, because you have a budget, targets, all of that stuff. So if you're your own boss, then it's a different story. But I'd like to see where we are right now. It's going to be really interesting. Like the next gen stuff, is the budget going to be higher for the games? Do people, like, guys, we want to see the best looking games. We want to see the GTAs every single year, like the leaps and jumps, Hellblade 2 graphics on a bigger scale. But the budget, are these teams, are these developers, publishers willing to spend that much on a brand new IP, or do they go safe, like Ghost of Tsushima, Ghost of Yotei? That's a safe bet now. I feel like they're going to scale it back a bit. You're not going to see the good, great looking games. The jump's going to take even longer. Can they be done? 100% it can be done, but are they willing to spend $250 million on a new IP? That's the problem we're having right now. Now, PlayStation and Xbox, the issue they'll have next gen, the next hardware, what is the price point?
I don't think they're going to make it. They've suffered
do you actually believe that PlayStation and Xbox want to lose money?
No chance.
Next gen, I don't think they're going to do it. You're looking at probably £800, $900 maybe.
Yeah, 100%.
I feel like that's where we're going to be.
It wouldn't even shock me across the grand mark.
And you
think about these iPhones and phones that go now. How much? I've got the Samsung Galaxy S5. How much is this? Almost like $2,000 for this. For a phone.
Yeah.
And gaming is a luxury. It's not. What's going to happen? Well, and you're absolutely spot on when you said about the fact that if you thought cross-gen was bad last time, this last gen
Next
or
level.
this gen, bruh, it's like now it's it's gone. The generation ideas, which is why I'm saying jump on PC. Don't be stupid.
Yeah, that's always the option for some guys who want to jump on PC, kind of have more freedom with the games, and if they want more power, 100% that is the option
and
for some
value
guys
for
as
money,
well.
but Steam and the
Yeah, 100%.
pricing.
It can work out for them guys, But some people prefer the console space, such
They
as
do.
myself. I like the ecosystem at the moment, but who knows what happens in the future, innit? But the jump, if it's 2027 next year or 2028, like example, guys, like the guys who got the PlayStation 5 Pro, Intergalactic. Let's say, imagine that game drops on PlayStation 6 day one.
And that's what I think
It's a
it will.
question.
That's what I think it will.
I
be.
think some fans will be a bit pissed off, like, bro, that should be a PlayStation 5 game.
But it's gonna. I can almost bet. Not that I know anything. I can almost see that happening as a cross-gen game. It's a cross-gen game. No,
I think some fans will be disappointed. Like, yo, that should have came out in the PS6 game. So you want me to spend $800 to buy a PS6, the most
but
powerful
they can
one?
say you could play it on. Oh yeah, for the definitive, like the proper version.
Yeah, for definitive version.
Yeah,
Some of these dudes are gonna be like, yo, I need that shit.
yeah.
They're gonna pay $800 for that again. Yo, it's gonna be. I don't know what gaming is gonna be with the console space, because what we've been hearing online, some of these dudes just don't want to take a hit on hardware anymore, and that's where we are right now. We've seen it with the Xbox Series console. Look at the shit.
Look at the pricing on that.
$650
They don't wanna sell it.
for the base Series X. That's where we are right now.
That's crazy.
I don't know what GTA is gonna do next year for consoles. I'm sure it's gonna move some consoles, but
Especially PlayStation consoles.
shit, prices are still like $500, $600 bare minimum. Before you get a slim model for $200, £200.
Yeah,
That's not happening. That's not happening now.
It's weird, unprecedented times with the hardware just appreciating or getting higher and higher and more expensive. I gave I had a brand new Series S that actually we bought to give away, but I never managed to do a giveaway. And I gave it to my cousin, and I was just like, just take it. And I was like, hold on a minute, I bought this for like, was it 280 quid or something when it came out at launch? Now it's worth like double that. I don't know. The pricing's stupid. It's like 350. I don't know what. It's like what? It's like, mate, you're getting something worth more than it was when I bought it. I've never seen that happen before. But for me, I just feel like a lot of people. I understand that the console. That the console space. You prefer console. I feel like there's also, if done well, the next hybrid console from Xbox, if it comes out, which I imagine it will actually entice a lot of people like you potentially into investing into PC, because it softens the whole thing. Xbox transitions and muddies in, but they didn't think they were going to do it. Colin Moriarty said, why would you even do it? Why would you put Steam in there? Why would you lose that money? Microsoft number crunch, and they're like, yeah, we don't give a shit about that. Get Steam on there. And that's a bold move that a lot of people thought it was actually stupid. Why on earth would Xbox even get rid of it? And they did it. Boom. Done.
They need to do something different, because they ain't gonna be PlayStation or Nintendo in the console space. And like I said to you earlier in the show, if there's an option for I can play my games, but all of my games, my BC games, say if someone like Asus or whoever comes out with a partnership console, fair play, I play my games there. But as of right now, all we know is first party hardware is on track. They're still making it.
Yeah.
AMD, some of the insiders said is it doesn't make sense. They will lose all of that money. They lose more money than releasing it. That's what some of these insiders are saying. The leakers from forums and that's, I forgot the names now, but they said it doesn't make sense. If they cancel guys, that $1 billion contract you made from AMD is going to cost you more. So you're not going to release it.
It would be shocking if they did that.
Yeah,
I'll be
that
very
doesn't make
surprised.
sense. That part, yeah.
That doesn't. I know there was I mean, the rumors itself, if you looked at it, there was rumors suggesting that their Xbox were reconsidering it, or it may be but that means a whole host of different things. I would be very surprised if they do it. There's a lot of like, okay, they're already, the fact that it can even be a conversation though it speaks volumes of where Xbox is. It's in such a weird limbo situation where Xbox fans have to even worry about whether or not there will be another Xbox console after Sarah Bond has come out and said that they were preparing the next biggest leap ever seen in game, whatever the hell she was talking about. and they announced that partnership with AMD, and then they go back on it. It goes to show this company doesn't know what the hell it's doing, which doesn't surprise me because that's kind of
that'll be some crazy shit if that happened though.
That happens, then if that happens, and I doubt it will, but it could. And if it, I mean, I have no confidence actually. Where
that's like, I know we'll close it with this. It just doesn't make sense. Like I'm sure the labs, even though if they don't make a first party console and like I said, they just do a partnership, they're gonna have the store like they may lose money like that for no reason. It doesn't. The game. I'm not sure.
I'll tell you why it doesn't make sense. You don't spend 70 billion. You had a pot committed to this thing, and you built all this Xbox and legacy. You cannot throw it away. You make hard decisions. You pull the squeeze, but on hardware, which is your only way to get the living room, you have to at least transition.
In-house,
better. Can't just try
that money's coming like in-house, bro. That's like from your own proper store. I don't know when people say does it make sense putting Steam on as well. I don't reckon you'll be able to buy games on the box. I reckon it just be you can buy the game on your phone or something. You just it'll add to your library. That's it. I don't reckon you'll be able to buy a game from that box.
Oh, you mean Steam games?
Yeah. I don't reckon. I don't see that. I just think
how does the Asus ROG Ally when you access the Steam, people have got it, haven't they? Access to the device. How does that work? Does it not take you to Steam?
Let's go in desktop mode. That's the only way it works or something.
I don't know actually. It's out next week, Abdel. Yeah, so I guess we'll find out.
Probably.
Because that's coming straight from Xbox exec's mouth. That told, not exec, or actually, I won't dig a hole there. But yeah, so it is the next gen.
That's what we heard, guys. Yeah. You know what I mean? So,
yeah. So
it's interesting to see. I'm excited. I'm still excited to see like when it comes to Xbox, the games they've been dropping recently, and especially like the next 12 months. Next year is the Four Horsemen.
Yeah.
Them games, Gears, Fable, Halo, if that that remake, whatever you want to call it. Them are some big games coming out next year, bro.
Yeah.
Call of Duty as well. Them are like 4 big games. I think Horizon. I said this yesterday. Between the Playground games, what do you reckon is going to score higher, Fable or Forza Horizon 6?
Very good question. Very good question. Oh,
One's proven. One is proven, though.
One is proven, but will have diminishing returns in terms of how well it's met. But it's going to hit its peak with Japan. This is where Forza Horizon should peak as a franchise.
Were you surprised, guys, that it wasn't launching day one on PlayStation? That game. Especially that game.
I wasn't surprised. I thought it was a bit of a missed opportunity for Xbox that's third party now, only because I wanted Playgrounds to have a record of delivering the best-selling racing game ever made. That would have been really nice to see. Think about that. They have the opportunity, but with PlayStation there, because PlayStation, let's be honest, they have massive foothold, and all it takes is an Xbox game, but it could be the best-selling racing game potentially ever made.
Yeah.
But was I surprised? I was just like, oh, okay. That to me suggested that the development of Forza Horizon 6 is further forward than a lot of people. You don't just go ahead. The third party mandate was sprung on them not that long ago, so it takes time to port it on PlayStation. And what's funny is a lot of people are like, all the PlayStation guys were like, "Oh, you're just beta testing it for me anyway." I'm like, "Bitch, that's what you do to us PC gamers. You're beta testing our games."
That's true, yeah. That's true,
Jada,
yeah.
where you at, bro? Because you said it.
That's true, yeah.
So you're just beta testing for me on my 59. Oh, can't wait. Shout out to Studio Nixus. I love you guys. The best.
Nixus is a great pickup for PlayStation, though.
Yeah, it's a smart play.
We got to the porting games, whatever, but that was a great pickup for PlayStation.
And Xbox.
I love them.
In terms of your question of whether or not which one actually does better, I said before in the past that Fable has the opportunity to be Xbox's best scoring first-party title. But to put it against Forza Horizon, I have no idea. I'm just guessing at this. I'm flipping a coin. Now, I will say, with Forza, with Fable, I have some concerns with the combat, and you know, if you play the old Fable games, you realize how their simplistic gaming, like combat system with one button, magic, sword fighting, blah blah blah, ranged. Does that translate well in terms of gameplay mechanics? I don't know. A lot of people like Witcher, and I thought Witcher's combat shit. So
it wasn't the cleanest, but you can work around it. It does work, but it's not the cleanest.
So that's the only thing I'm thinking of when you're asking me that question. But Forza Horizon and Fable, I mean, these are big juggernaut titles that have the potential.
It's time, bro. It's Tokyo, man. It was time to go to Japan.
Japan's I've been dying. I was like, don't go to Japan yet until you're ready. Oh, my battery's dying. Until your thing. But what do you think out of those two titles? Which one do you think you would score better?
The safe bet's going to be Forza Horizon 6. That is the safe bet, no matter what happens. Everybody knows that because the previous title got a 92, I believe. So this is Tokyo. This is Japan. This has been 5 years. It'll be 5 years before this game compared to the last one. Every game was coming out 2-3 years. That was a difference, guys. Yeah. Now this has got a 5-year development time. I know COVID affected it. Probably let's take 1 year off that, but this is the longest development game. So I reckon it'll hit 92, but I think Fable's gonna be probably between an 88 and a 92. I reckon
88 and a 92.
If they get it right, yeah. So I think Forza will take it because it's in Tokyo as well.
You're right. It's a proven game. It's going to be, the formula works and you peak at that setting, which so much you could do with Japan. Then yeah, Forza's probably the smarter play.
That game's gonna look incredible. That game's gonna look. The one for the next year, bro. Shit.
So in terms of first party titles next year, the Halo, Gears, and Forza is back. Is going to be big in a year where GTA releases. 2025 is an amazing year already in terms of games. I think
2026 is on the top 8.
Oh, 100%.
So let's look at this in terms of games. Let's say you got 100%. Your Forza, you got your Fable, you got your Call of Duty. That's supposed to be a big one as well, Modern Warfare.
Yeah.
You got GTA, Wolverine, Soros as well. I know it's a smaller one, but Wolverine's the big flagship title for them lot.
Yes.
Gears E-Day.
Crazy. And the GTA on top of all of that.
The GTA on top of that.
Is Nintendo Metro Prime coming out next year? Like I
don't know what's going on with that shit, bro.
Is that coming out?
We're just supposed to target this year.
Fable. It's just mad. It's going to be an insane year. We need to just book time out to merc stuff. Marsha's getting cooked. Marsha's always getting cooked in the chat. Will Xbox ever have a first party game of the year contender? Why do you think Fable won't be that? Forza won't get it because of racing titles. I don't know. Maybe? Can racing titles even be nominated? But Fable and Gears of War are pretty good Game of the Year contenders, no? We'll see. We'll see what happens.
Resident Evil 9 as well. Yeah, what's going on, Fonz? Resident Evil as well. Like some big hitters coming out next year.
2027. I need to smash up my backlog because the holy shit is a next level chat. Fuck. It's a good problem to have, but how do we do it? I want smaller games. I will need shorter games so we can make the memes. It's crazy. It's good for all platforms. PlayStation, great year. You've got Soros starting off right at the start, and I can't wait for that. That's a game I'm not even gonna wait for PC. It's a game I just want to play. I don't want anyone to ruin it. Just gonna go in and play that. Wolverine's gonna be amazing. That again, I guess I'll have to play. That's how I know I'm really excited about PlayStation's games when I don't think I can wait for like Ghost of Yotei. I can wait. I think I definitely can. I waited with Ghost of Tsushima. I loved it.
I think the camera you need to put it back on.
Oh shit! I've had your face the whole time. Sorry. Fuck. There's a lot. There's so much next year.
Yeah, gaming it's going to be a strong. 2026 is going to be strong as well, man.
Yeah, 2026 is where we're finally seeing. I know the AAA space has been really bereft of any real creativity, and that's not going to change for a while. But in terms of delivering those big AAA titles that we're seeing after COVID and all this bullshit, in terms of volume, you've got your big Wolverine that showed off, as long as Fable was shown off. So Fable, Wolverine, they're coming out. Saurus is more AA, but they're amazing. And then you've got Gears, Halo, Forza, Beast title, and then you've got the quadruple A game, which is GTA 6 with a budget of what, 2 billion, multiple Burj Khalifas. This game is going to be the biggest entertainment release in the history of mankind.
No doubt.
What a year! What
a crazy year!
If you don't
Big
have World War
hitters
III.
next
Yeah, exactly, man. Mad year. And hopefully Xbox is not dead by then. Sean,
don't worry about it, Playboy. We're still alive and cooking. Don't worry about it.
Absolutely,
First party hardware is coming out. Don't worry about it.
Bro, I had so much fucking fun, man. It was. I wish we could do this more often. It was an incredible show. And Sean, thank you so much for coming. I'm sorry for the weirdness in the middle. I have no control over that.
No, that happens. That's part of it.
Yeah.
But we had a good time, bro. Overall, I know it's been a long time, but that's it.
Yeah,
we done it.
We did it.
Sauce.
Exactly.
Baby.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. And Sean is
I
now
love this.
officially a Ponybot.
Shout out to the people in the chat as well, man. Hit that like button for our homie Gaz as well. Hit that like button. Gaz puts a lot of work into his videos and all that shit. Even though there's some crazy weird shit happening, I've seen some behind the scenes stuff that he cannot say. I've seen the behind the scenes stuff. Let me tell you something. I'm like, guys, do you know what? If it was 15 years ago, bro, I'll say the same shit, bro.
Yeah.
On camera.
Sean's amazing, man. Honestly, you're brilliant. And honestly, your channel is doing incredibly well. Your banter and your dynamic with you guys are so good together. But some people know who you are. But tell the people, man, what's in store for the Sean crew, lad?
The Sean crew, guys, listen to me. We do a show on Friday. It's called TTS Talk That Shit Xbox Podcast for the bots only. If you're a PlayStation guy, you want to come in the chat, listen, you can talk. But if you come in to talk that shit and come in, say, oh, Xbox is dog shit, you're getting sniped from the homies. The homies will snipe you. We do that on Friday with the homie there, 1 p.m. Eastern. And on Monday, I do a show with the homie there as well, WBG Xbox Podcast. And that's 6 p.m. Eastern, guys. So check us out, bros. Check it on YouTube, TTS Xbox Podcast and WBG Xbox Podcast.
Talk that shit! This is where, if you're a pony, you might want to stay away. But yeah, honestly, Sean, thank you so much. Thank you, everyone. I've managed to get the podcast up on Apple Podcasts as well now. The RSS feed shit's got sorted. So this will be up on Spotify very soon. After this ends, I'll get the timestamps done. And then, you can see us on Apple Podcasts as well. Thank you so much. Smash the like button on your way out. It helps. Subscribe if you haven't. And brace yourself for some... And check out my last video. I know it's alienating the Xbox audience, but just shut the fuck up and watch it. I worked hard on it. Mad love. Take care.
Man.
Peace.
Peace.